With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. It's not in burping, leaning ban. It matters not if battery fun. His shadows can't see it powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Thursday, 17th of August 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and you're enjoying your day so far. I'm joined on this bingo stream by Brad Burnian, so thank you very much for joining me, Brad.
Thank you for having me.
So yeah, I forgot to mention this yesterday due to a lot of things slipped my mind yesterday simply because of the nonsense that happened during the day with Phil and side scrollers and then Review Tech USA, and it's just, Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, so sorry for forgetting to neglecting to mention that before.
That's alright.
But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Brad. So yeah, Phil's going to be late. First and foremost, if everyone's not aware, Phil tweeted about 50 minutes ago or so that he's going to be running a bit late, and he has not tweeted since then, as far as I can tell. We'll just check. No, 49 minutes ago, he tweeted out, and nothing since then. No sign of him in his chats. So who knows what he's looking up to. But there is a big schedule update, as you can see from the title of the stream. And then Blanca into Diamond and beyond, he fucking wishes. I feel it's it's dangerously presumptuous of Phil to assume that he can get Master easily with, Blanca and Honda. Because clearly, as the more he fucking fights players, especially with time as well, it's not just him that'll fucking improve, other fucking people will improve as well. The player pool will just fucking get more advanced and more, experienced, and he will struggle against him Blanca cheesed his way to fucking into Master with, And Tealing got that as special because when they went and fucking altered the rankings, didn't they? So Phil didn't have to face any Masters whatsoever to get that Master rank eventually.
Okay, I don't know much about the ranking for Street Fighter. I know I get that Diamond is better than Platinum, etc. That's about it. That's all I know, really.
Before, so in his first attempt at trying to get Master, right, he faced a bunch of Masters. Every single Master kicked his arse when he was trying to get Master. So even though he was that close to it, he just fucking couldn't achieve it. Then Capcom kind of tweaked the rankings and made a new top tier. Master was no longer the top tier. After Master, there's a ranking called Legend. But that meant that Phil no longer had to fight Masters to try and get Master ranking. He only faced fellow Diamonds, and he eventually got his way to Master with, facing only Diamonds. So because there was no more Masters for him to face to try and get his fucking beloved Master rank, he was happy and contented at first. Keep in mind that wasn't the top of the tier. Phil in his head thinks it's like that's me made it as at Master, when there is more you can achieve to prove your domination of the game. But he was happy to fucking just settle for Master. Which is kind of strange to me because you'd think you'd want to fucking go for the top tier to try and get ultimate bragging rights, but whatever. And yeah, Prophet says you can still lose 58% of your matches and still rank up, so there we go. But it's just crazy, man. So yeah, Phil, I think it's quite presumptuous of Phil to assume that it's going to be easy for him to get Master again. At least with fucking Honda, right? With Blanca, he's probably going to just fucking use the same cheese tactics, and I think it's just genuine fucking a battle of attrition to fucking get there eventually, just force it over the fucking line. But Honda, is not the greatest character. A lot of people, if they know what they're doing, they can shut Honda down. But anyway, that's Street Fighter talking. Who I don't know if I can deal
Yeah, we
with
should.
it. I mean, I don't even know much about fucking Street Fighter. Anyway, while we're waiting for Phil, I do have a video from. So this is DSP Tries It Memology 101. 8-minute long video, and apparently Phil has the ultimate meltdown over side-scrollers drama. He calls detractors to defend him and create an alliance.
Okay, I've not seen this.
So this is interesting to say the least. I'll just play it now.
Of course, all they're doing is they create drama. They ride the coattails of the drama. Think of it this way. I mean, this is the God's honest truth. Right before I appeared on Side Scrollers, okay, they had all these other guests on, all these other notable guests, people on YouTube who are much bigger than me, people with 1 million subs. Guess how much boost it gave their show? 0. Guess how much boost they got when I was on their show, right? The biggest video they've ever made, and likely the biggest video they will ever make.
This is a little bit of a fucking... This is not really accurate. So I've got side-scrollers information here from Social Blade, okay? So, guess when the interview happened. Can you guess when the interview happened based on this chart here, this one right here? So yeah, also Phil went on Side Scrollers and it was quite massively popular and a lot of people paid attention to it. But right before that though, they were getting like 40,000, 50,000 video views, not shit, 60,000 video views. Then DSP happened, which fucking increased their video views up to 329,000. But afterwards, they had 156,000 views. And then 248,000 views, and then 132,000 views and 100,000 views. So it didn't just fucking go straight back down to 50,000 and 60,000 views. They managed to fucking maintain a nice chunk of that initial popularity and actually retain some interest from people. So
yeah, when did they have Review Tech and Boogie on? Was that during that second hump, possibly?
It could be. It could very well be. It might very well be. We're explaining quite a lot actually. You know, it's like, so that was probably a popular one for them as well. But yeah. You can see though, so Phil is trying to fucking... Well, Phil is not exactly incorrect with, you know, what the most popular piece of content was within the last 6 months. Oh, yeah. It's quite disingenuous to just assume that they've had no success whatsoever since then. They have still had some, you know, plentiful people on their show, and they've obviously retained some interest enough to fucking keep it going and you know, do what they fucking have to do. But Phil is just dismissing it as, oh, I'm the fucking most successful thing they've ever had, and that's the only pertinent fucking factor. But anyway, I'll play the rest of this.
In history, they made insane amounts of money on me being on that show, right? So they're always going to go back. They cannot get the level of attention, the level of profits that they will get from me from anyone else, and they know that. So every once in a while, when it's boring, when things are dying down, when there's not much going on, they're going to pull this again. They're going to try to bring it up. They're going to try to come on my stream. They're going to try to intrude into my content. They're going to try to get me on their show, or they want to be on my show, because they know no matter what, any views equates attention for them, which equates to money. They know that. From what I'm to understand, so I did nothing with them today, right? I didn't have them on my show. They weren't on my show. Nothing. I ignored them.
Not really, Phil. You had a big bunch of tweets and you went back and forth with Adam Krigler on Twitter. So your day basically consisted of fucking going back and forth with a member of their podcast. Oh, fuck, it's Phil there. Hold on.
Oh, right, it's there.
Oh, look who's fucking finally awake.
What's Phil's Twitter name at the minute? I haven't kept up. Was it DSP, the something?
What was his name?
He changed it to now. It's like his, you know, he changes it every month where it's like DSP the something. Yeah, what is it at the minute?
Hold on, give me a second here. Just give me a second here and I'll tell you his Twitter name.
It'll be shit, I know, but I'm just curious.
It just says, thank you for 15 amazing years! Exclamation mark,
oh, right.
exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So that's his Twitter name right now. So yeah. So Phil's awake and he's actually lost a couple of members overnight, but it's not that many. He's 505, so he's seeking 520. He only wants 15 more members. Greedy little fuck.
He could literally get like 1,000 members in a day, and he would still set the goal to like 1,005.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he did get 1,000 in a day, remember, but that was very suspicious circumstances.
Oh yeah.
I still think he knew very well that he was getting view botted, and he tried to. And then he reset the fucking things in chat so it wasn't subliminal mode and it wasn't 24-hour mode, and that way in that way all those bot accounts we managed to be able to gift the membership. So all of a sudden, quite incredible why Phil just randomly decided on a whim. He's like, oh, there's 1,000 people in here all of a sudden. I wonder what will happen if I fucking disable these fucking things. And that way, memberships were gifted to so many bots. And Phil received a big injection of cash for that month from YouTube. Now, of course,
when he infamously keeps his chat locked.
I still think that's one of the most suspicious things I've seen Phil do this fucking year. Jesus Christ. But anyway.
100%.
So Phil says, good morning, everybody. Time to see if this MK1 beta is on PSN yet. He's not even checked yet. Apparently it was live yesterday. It was live, not live to play, but live to download.
Yeah.
He says, no, MK1 beta still isn't there, so WTF. No idea how I'm supposed to play this. Oh my god.
Oh god. I look forward to him sitting there, but the sound of the Xbox or the PlayStation sounds going off while he's clicking away trying to get it downloaded then on his podcast. Great.
Ah, Christ, man. Anyway, let's go back to this video just because the film's all going to be well yet still to start. So we'll play the rest of this and then we'll get our bingo card sorted out.
Completely. Even though they tried to hijack my podcast and everything, I completely ignored them, right? And what happened? They made money. Someone told me they were watching over there. They made hundreds of dollars. The haters went over there and started throwing money at them again. So why do you think they're doing it? And I will say this is how dumb my haters are. And someone clip this and please send it to every single person who rebroadcasts me and every single person who creates hater content about me. Be sure to send this clip I'm about to make, all right? In fact, I'll go full screen for this, all right? Oh, well, that wasn't ready. Hold on. I'll go full screen. Oh, you know why? I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the news link. Hold on. There we go. I knew I had it full screen. All right? Everyone, I'm serious. Yes, Snort Hogan and Duty Streams and Tevin and everyone who restreams me. Aquatil, whoever the fuck that is, because I don't even know. All right? I want you to please click this and listen because I'm actually trying to help you now. All right? I'm sincere now. The thing is, I don't like you guys. You know that. But I'm actually going to speak from the heart now. And I'm going to try to help everyone out. And I hope, as much as you dislike me and my antics and all the things you make fun of me, I please, for one moment, give me the benefit of the doubt and please listen to me at this moment. I swear to God, this will help you. I'm actually trying to help you. Okay, you ready? The side scrollers are playing you. All right? They are doing this on purpose. You notice that every once in a while their stuff gets dead. There's nothing going on over there. So all of a sudden they bring me up to try to cause drama so you will go watch their content and then send them money. This has now happened like 4 times in a row, like once a month. And you guys keep doing it.
Hold on, did he actually fucking hold up 3 fingers there and then have to look at his own hand to see how many is hold up there? Hold on.
4 times in a...
No, he didn't look at that.
yeah, he hesitated.
Watch their content and then send them money.
So you can't start off in 4 and then put a pinky down in case it was wrong.
This has now happened like...
Hold on, so
we'll
go frame by frame. So you can't start it off. You start off with 3.
Right, 3, then 4 pops out,
and then wait for it.
And then he
goes back
looked
down. Intentionally, and he looks at his hand and goes, "Wait a second. Wait a second. I said 4. Get back up there, little pinky there, if I can go."
We'll go watch their content and then send them money. This has now happened like 4 times in a row, like once a month. And you guys keep doing it. I don't know why you keep falling for it. They don't like you. They don't want you as part of their community. They just want your money. That's what they're doing it for.
Look, you fucking use each other, Phil. You fucking instigated fucking drama on Twitter with Adam Krigler, and Craig saw a fucking opportunity to fucking do another fucking stream based on you and the spit you were you're fucking going off on Twitter and all shit. So you're using each other. You're manufacturing drama to fucking you're going to try and make your boring ass somewhat meaningful in some capacity and have people talk about you. You know, you're instigating drama for your own benefit, and Craig benefited from that in side scrolls as well to an extent, financially, because when they talk about you and you gave them a reason to talk about you, they cash in on it.
Yeah, I don't think Phil's going to make $800 on one stream like Craig did. So
it's crazy. It really fucking is crazy. But there's more to it. So let's keep. I'm actually going to go 1.25.
Yeah.
Because this is normal DSP speed, and I hate normal DSP speed. So
yeah.
Like today, what did I have to do anything to do with them today? Nothing. I had no intention of talking with them. They weren't supposed to come on my podcast, so they created drama so you would go over and watch their content, and you gave them money again. They're milking you, and you are falling for the trap. If you want to support people out there, support legitimate people that you like their content or whatever. I don't believe you like the side scrollers. I don't.
What the fuck, man? No, Phil was trying to brainwash his audience and trying to brainwash the detractors into what happened earlier on that day. It's fucking mental. It's bizarre.
Believe that for a minute. I think that you like that they're hating on me, but they're only doing it for profit. The moment you stop throwing money at them to do it, they will not do it anymore because they got to move on for attention somewhere else. Literally, the most important thing they've ever done is my interview. And they know that because you gave them massive attention and thousands of dollars. So they will continue this kind of behavior to take advantage of you. That's literally what it is. They're taking advantage of you. All of you who cover their content, who say, oh, look what they did, and you send people over there and then they view and they throw money, they're taking advantage of you. So if you actually genuinely believe that I take advantage of my viewers, your guys are being just as badly, if not worse, suckered by the side scrollers.
Phil just admitted there he takes advantage of his own viewers. Did you hear that, everyone? I need to read that for people's benefit. Phil openly admitting you think I take advantage of my viewers. Those guys are worse.
I take advantage of my viewers, your guys are being just as badly, if not worse, suckered by the side scrollers. Do you not understand that? I'm trying to help you. Don't buy into that bullshit. You want to restream my genuine content, go for it. You want to...
Hey, we got permission. How we got fucking permission? I seen Dark Dave going nuts on Twitter for reminding Phil that he struck down his Raw DSP, the Raw DSP archive channel that he is control as well. And like he reminded Phil's like, you're not fine with restreams because he literally went after his Raw DSP archive channel and got it struck down, and it was not somebody acting on Phil's behalf. It was legitimately Phil Burnell that had Raw DSP archive get struck down.
Yeah, I had the pay. Don't say daddy, please. No, I'm not taking Phil to daddy.
They had this fucking bitch, man.
Come over here, make fun of me for something I said on my stream, whatever. No, that's fair game. But literally, you are paying them to be fake detractors of mine because they make money doing it. They're going to keep doing it. You get it? You get it? I hope so. I hope that maybe some of your eyes are being opened right now. Craig literally did a stream called Monetizing the Detractors, and he did it as a tongue-in-cheek joke. But what you don't understand is that the joke was on you because you paid him money. You get it? That guy can't make money doing anything else.
Remind you of anyone?
At all. He tried. He had Boogie. He has Wings. He has all these other people showing up on his show. No one cares. The only thing they make money on is you.
And remind you, I mean, that's what I'm saying, like, look in a goddamn mirror, for fuck's sake, Phil. Look, the projection is so strong here.
So if you go away, think of, you say, to this day, people say, man, the impact we can get, right? If we were to stop paying attention to Phil or whatever. The truth is, if the haters stopped paying attention to me, I would have a dedicated fan base who like my content and I would still survive.
No, two parts of that's true, but the last part is not. Phil would not survive. He is absolutely reliant on detractor attention. There's far more detractors out there than there are DSP fans. Even in his chat as regulars, you've got a lot of them that are fucking just sneak detractors, essentially just fucking lurking.
Yep.
If you didn't have any, look, how many restreams are there of DSP? And those restreams are usually fucking negative towards them. Me for Bingo for one thing. You got Meerkat restreams them as well. Sometimes you got Raw DSP Archive, Dark Days Mirror, and you got Raw Phil. You got Agent Proper streaming right now. You got Raven that streams Phil sometimes. You got fucking Aquatiel does some streams. You got Pizza. How many? And as well, you lose count. You need fucking, you need to take your fucking socks and shoes off to keep counting if you're using your fingers and all that shit. There's so many detractors out there that restream Phil, and they're all negative restreams because they're not fans. They don't like Phil, but we still enjoy covering him and mocking him. Like how many of Phil's fans restream him? Exactly.
Do they even know how? Do they know how to restream? I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
All right? They can't survive without you. Do you understand that? If you stop buying into their bullshit every time they try to bring me up and giving them money every time they name drop me, they're fucked. So you need to, you want to talk about an impact. You can't end me. You've tried for many years. You can't end me.
So I think it's perfectly clear that if anyone's going to end you...
Face.
I know that face, I know, but it's too fuzzy to make a thumbnail. But if anyone's going to end Phil Burnell, it will be Phil Burnell that ends Phil Burnell. He is his own worst enemy, always has been his own worst enemy. He is going to be his own downfall. We can hurt him, we can wound him, but he is going to be the one that deals a killer final blow to himself.
Oh, the eyes on
There's
that,
someone
Jesus.
right there who's literally someone capitalizing on you and abusing you and taking advantage of you. Now's your time to actually do the right thing here and make sure that they don't keep making profit on it. All right? Every time that they bring up me, you should go over there and you should say, you guys are a bunch of fucking losers. Seriously, what are your problem? Why can't you leave Darkside Phil out of your fucking mouth? You don't watch his content. You don't give a fuck about him. You're only bringing him up again to make money on us. Fuck you. We're not giving you $1 today. and then they would go the fuck away. But you keep them going. Stop the vicious cycle. They will never go away if you keep supporting them the way you're doing. I can't believe that you guys fall for it every time. Every fucking time. I don't understand how gullible and how much of suckers you can be to fall for that again. So there you go. Please clip that and send that to the appropriate parties. They need to know that they're being taken advantage of.
There's a minute left.
All right. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Never do that. Support because of love of something or enjoyment. Don't support because of hate. That's how you get people like that create this cycle of hate.
The king of hate is telling everyone to not support something because you love. What the fuck?
Yeah. What if the person begs? Don't support that either.
His massively successful glory days were when he was fucking fully embracing the king of hate fucking mantra. That was his fucking hate. That was his peak, you know, when he was full on king of hate mode, when he didn't care what he fucking said. He was dropping homophobic slurs, he was dropping racist slurs, you know, he was untouchable, you know, he was Mr. YouTube, #1 gaming content creator because he fucking mass spammed people's fucking inbox. Phil's going live apparently, hold on, I'll just pause his little bitch. There we go. Build up some nice speed up juice for this little fucker.
Yeah.
Has he been saying anything interesting in his chat?
What's he saying? No one else is talking, so it's got to.
The beta launches tomorrow, but where do you install it? People told me I already have it, but it's not there anywhere. I have MK1 set up to auto download when available, but it's not the beta. That's the full game, and it says mid-September as a date. I don't like not having shit ready to go for my streams. Oh my god, seriously. I don't like having shit ready to go for my streams. Mr. I'll start soon.
DSP React launch. Okay.
This fucker does not even prepare anything until he actually turns up to his fucking stream. He doesn't do any prep beforehand.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm going to start a bit later. I have so many thumbnails and graphics to sort out. It's like fucking 5 minutes after he's due to go live. Hang on, I'm getting set up. And he's saying,
just roll out of bed.
For fuck's sake. It's just mental. There is nothing there, just search. No, both pre-orders get it this weekend. How are they downloading it? It's not anywhere. We'll do it together live. Oh, for fuck off.
Together?
Oh my god.
In this audience, put the heads together and fucking...
Look at this salt, man. We'll do it together live. I need to fucking find it. I'm tired of these games. There is no code if you pre-order via PSN. Oh, fuck me, man. He's so salty. He's got
for a hell of a
I can imagine when it started this fucking podcast today is all about.
Is that going to be an intro? Is that going to be like the thing before the intro where it says on today's podcast we're going to try and download more content?
I can actually fast forward and see. Oh yes, oh my god.
That face as well. Oh god.
I have to look forward to it. I want to play it. This has only got a minute left, so I want to play the final minute.
Hate and cycle of nonsense, and they don't deserve it. Do you think that they have talent enough that you should be supporting them? Honestly, really? You have a whole community of people who make fun of me all day. They're the ones who should be receiving the support? Really? I don't think so. They won't understand. Well, anything Phil says is wrong, right? So even though I'm literally speaking truth, don't support these people. They're literally taking advantage of you. They only bring me up on a day when it's slow and they need money. That's when they bring it up. Then you run over there and you give them your money. The guy made a fucking stream saying, I'm going to monetize you, and you thought it was a joke. No, he monetized you and made money because you're stupid. Stop that. Stop supporting them. When they make fun of me, go rail on them. What the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck are you? You're no one. Why the hell do you get attention and money for making fun of Darkseid, Phil? You're posers. You're fake. You're only doing it for profit. Fuck off. That's how the reaction should be. Not, here, let's shower you with money. You guys are dumb for doing that. God. Dude, did you look at the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet?
I love that ending from Memoji. That ending is fucking a classic. Yeah, as a Memoji video, and if people want me to link that to them, I think it's quite fair. In case you're not subscribed to Memoji Tries It, it's pretty good with the clips as well. You know, I mean, obviously quite a few good clippers out there. You know, Snort Hogan, Aqua Teal, and Diddy as well. But Memoji as well usually captures some good stuff. So yeah, there we go. The link is in the chat for people. So as I said, I have orders on standby, and they're also damn cute. We might need them today. But we need to spin the wheel first, and we need to determine today's bingo card criteria. Spin, you ugly bastard. Spin some more. Land on something good for us, or else. Members, oh perfect.
Oh yeah, no way I mentioned that.
That's a guaranteed.
Yeah, the goal, so he's got to mention it, otherwise how else can you get it?
No. Profits. Thank you very much for Profit for the super chat. It says, Phil's the king of lol cows. RTU is the queen. Wings is the prince. Boogie is a princess. Well, he's got the fucking tits for it. Cyrax is the jester. Side Scrollers is magician. Still an interesting breakdown. Certainly fucking Craig is certainly flirting with lolcow territory with the way he's been acting lately. And so yeah, it's a fair argument. But in my opinion, I would agree with you for the first part. Phil is probably the king of the lolcows, although some people might say Chris Chan is the fucking true king. He's like the original, essentially, wasn't he? So he was like he was like OG or something.
There's like a 150-part documentary on YouTube. I started watching it and I stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll say, I know I barely pay attention to Chris Chan stuff. It sounds weird as all hell, but the only one I've generally got a vested interest in, just if I can keep tabs on, is Phil. That's for me anyway. But I know other people like dipping their toes in the water and looking at other lolcows and all that shit. Anyway, member. Oh, I need a number. Actually, I'm going to ask you, Brad, if I can give me a number between 1 and 200. You're in charge
47.
47, like Agent 47.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Scary bald dude, it's not profit. There we go.
Yeah.
So level 1 podcast, here we go. The card left hand side is the one we have for today's bingo antics. So Phil has to say percent, by the way, schedule, million, and him discussing his family. There you go, him mocking his own chat, him having YouTuber jealousy, him giving a years ago story, him saying time, and him doing that creepy whisper towards the cam, he kind of leans in, does that creepy whisper. The Virgil was Phil saying admittedly, wow, him snorting, him saying you see, and absolutely. As you can see, I went for a very safe centre square today, just in case.
Yep.
The fourth
we barely got it yesterday.
Exactly. I mean, we got lucky, I think, we got a wee bit lucky, yeah. The fourth row is Phil bumping his microphone, him saying unique, positive, update, and him pointing at the text on the screen. Which is also good. I think it's a good sign because I think Phil will definitely highlight that they managed to fucking stay above 500 members for the first time in several days. The fifth and final row is Phil smacking his lips, him giving the player hands, him messing with his phone, him saying members, and finally him doing siege mode. What is siege mode, you might ask? Siege mode is when he crosses and folds his arms when he's talking to the camera. And I feel that if he is going to prepare a wee speech to try and shut down drama discussion, he might give us siege mode, so who knows. So
maybe.
It's a bit hit and miss, isn't it, really? Because sometimes he does it willingly and sometimes he just doesn't do it. It's kind of weird. But
yeah, microphone bump as well could be a funny one. If Jasper comes in and bumps the mic, does that count?
Definitely. When Jasper does it, it still counts because, Jasper's part of us. Jasper's one of the detractors, let's be honest here. Agent 2 KG in the scene, getting another green tick off in the bingo card.
Fair enough.
There we go. So yeah, it counts when Jasper does it as well, because why fuck not?
Cool. Or if Cat comes in randomly and just knocks it. Not that, but just in case.
Yeah, if Cat takes a step somewhere 5 miles away and the fucking microphone gets bumped, that also counts. So that's the card picked and said. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for helping me pick it. So one more update for everyone before we even probably begin. TG Gamebox has given us an update on Phil's WWE Champion spending habits.
It's the Ghostbusters thing, isn't it?
Yep. He's kind of confused why he's spending so much on this. Because he's got all the Ghostbusters, but maybe not the Hogan one. Because I think there's like 4 different.
Cool.
I think it's 4 different Ghostbuster people you can get, like The Rock as a Ghostbuster and Stone Cold. But I might not have the Hulk Hogan one, which is why Phil has suddenly appeared in the top 100 list. And keep in mind, Phil has to appear in the top 100 for TG to track it. That's the only way that TG can track Phil's spending in this fucking in the WWE Champions, when Phil appears in the top 100 list of these events. And it is here, here's a 87th, sorry. So almost $500 so far. So there you go. Also, Stuttering Craig said, yesterday was a great example of how easy it is to be sucked into the vortex again. You only fucking dove head first in there, Craig, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's like a drunk night out. It's a great time while doing it, and the next day you wake up hungover with barf on your shirt promising you'll never drink again. Look, Craig, you know what you're doing. Stop being dumb, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it pisses Phil off, which is funny, so worth, but him pretending to not to regret anything, nah, I'm sure he doesn't fucking regret anything yesterday, because he knew what he was doing. So, but anyway, if I can seize the moment, Phil tried to initiate drama and Craig was all over it and made sure he capitalised on it, so fair play. But anyway, let's get the bingo cards set up and briefly go through the rules of bingo. To just also in case people are new. Some people might be new to the streams. If you are, welcome. So there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on the bingo card that you're about to see on screen before you. First of all, if Phil snorts 20 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us a free space. If he gets 100 likes and blows bubbles for his audience before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will give us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very stream right here, interrupted by a wild prophet. Thank you, Prophet, for a super chat, who says, Bustin' makes me feel good. TMI, buddy. TMI, although can relate. Cheers, Prophet, for that. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, so of course, if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream as well before we finish playing bingo, not only is that a free space too, but we also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy for celebrating 100 likes on here. So there's one way you guys are in direct control of us getting a free space, several ways are all because of Phil and his chat and his stream doing what they meant to be doing for him. So there we go. So yeah, I think that's everything covered. Oh, one more thing, of course. If I do get a full house on the bingo card, one of you guys can potentially win a prize for getting a full house. But to be eligible to get a prize for getting a full house, you've got to make sure you left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. It's the best way. Just make sure, you know, it's the easiest way to do it, essentially. I mean, you can leave your name in the community post, I'll add your name to a spreadsheet, and that way at the very end, if we get a full house, your name's included as part of the wheel where we spin the wheel and pick a winner. So there we go. The last person to win was a few days ago, Prophet, who very kindly decided his prize money should go to Piece of Peace and Jasper's Angels, the charity there, and that is where the money has gone.
There goes Prophet.
Yeah. So yeah, Prophet's saying in chat, he says, that's from the OG Ghostbusters song, dude, but busting does make me feel good. Well, no shit, Sherlock, of course it makes you feel good. It was meant to make you feel fucking good. The whole fucking point of busting. Well, and that, and, you know, recreation. But yeah, whatever. Let's just move on to the bingo, shall we? Hope we're all ready for today's show. Phil's... We may have a fucking thumbnail straight away. If this is how things go by, we may have a fucking thumbnail straight away.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Let's just crack on with this and see what is in store for us. Here we fucking go, I guess.
Good morning, everyone. It's my final day of an 8-day streaming week, and we have got a lot to talk about on today's show, including a very important schedule update because a lot is about to shift and change, but it's all good news. In addition, I need you guys' help
camera points
because I want...
Do we have camera point on this bastard today?
Was there? Oh, maybe not. I can't see the card on screen.
Yeah, we don't have camera point.
Oh, okay.
We do have update, and Phil said update. So there we go. You were right to stop me, but for the wrong reason.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
So, Jesus, so I think we're one down already. Phil sounds really low to me for some reason. I don't know. We're just.
Is about
it's all the dust on his mic, probably.
I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I don't know why the volume's that bad. Like, I'm definitely full volume here, and on the OBS as well, it sounds not. Sometimes YouTube does that. It's kind of strange. We'll try again.
Good morning, everyone.
That's better. That actually sounds louder to me.
It's my final day of an 8-day streaming week, and we have got a lot to talk about on today's show, including a very important schedule update because a lot is about to shift and change, but it's all good news.
Schedule update. He actually said schedule as well, so that's at the top. Yeah.
Good deal.
Good news. Okay. What else, Phil?
In addition, I need you guys' help this morning because I want to get the MK1 beta loaded on my PS5, and it's still not showing for me, despite having pre-ordered this game days ago. So we're going to try to get to the bottom of this live together today.
No, I fucking don't. You have to get to the fucking bottom of it.
And of course, everything else. Tons of stuff, game news and more on today's show in just a bit.
And we'll fucking skip this shitey ass intro. A short one, thankfully, so there we go.
Yeah. Super quick. I'm so annoyed because Phil unbanned me. And I was going to subscribe and try and be in this chat during this. Unfortunately, I forgot. And I don't want, obviously, a load of shit in my feed for 24 hours, so never mind.
Unlucky.
Yeah, well.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. Today is August 17th, 2023, a Thursday. Normally, I would not be here, or if I were here, this would have been my first streaming day of the week, not my last. It has been a crazy 8-day marathon for sure. And welcome. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast, the most sought after, in-demand podcast on YouTube.
Go on, Jasper.
A podcast so in demand, we've got people sitting around for 2.5 hours trying to get on it, despite the fact they were never invited and aren't welcome. How are you all today? I hope you're doing well.
Oh, so close.
I'm doing well. I'm ready for today, the final streaming day of the week. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I hit the pop filter. I didn't hit the fucking microphone.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff going on. And we have a lot to talk about today because we've got some important positive updates. All right, regarding the schedule, I finally have some answers about my schedule for the next couple of weeks. And it's good news for those who've been wondering, will you be covering the new releases on release day and this and that? Yes, is the answer, but I'm going to go into detail about that so you know
First
exactly what
notes.
to expect the next couple of weeks, which is good. But in addition, I really do need your guys' help today. Not your help, you silly kitty, because you don't know. But I need everyone's help on the stream. All right? I pre-ordered the Mortal Kombat.
I think it happened there. The mic bump happened there. You can actually see it's moved. If I go between those two frames, the whole thing's fucking moved.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
So I'm going to count as a fucking mic bump right fucking there. Jasper done his
I'll take it.
fucking
Oh, good.
job. Where
Yeah,
are,
well,
where,
thank you,
where are
applause.
you? Where are you, mic bump? There it is, right there. There we fucking go. Strong start.
Yeah,
Fucking, like 1 minute in,
Yeah.
I fucking ticked off 5 squares.
Because you don't know, but I need everyone's help on the stream. All right? I pre-ordered the Mortal Kombat 1 game like almost a week ago. All right? I have it set up to pre-download on my PlayStation 5 when it's available. And everything online is said if you pre-order the game, you get access to the Mortal Kombat 1 beta this weekend. I've planned out my weekends to play it on Saturday and Sunday. But it's not there. It's not downloading. It's not showing up in search. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get this beta. And people seem to be claiming, oh no, it's available, we got it. Well, where is it? It's not
Just
there for
Google
me.
it, I'm sure.
So am I crazy? Am I stupid?
Yes, you're very fucking crazy and you're very fucking
There you go.
stupid. Never,
You got there in the end.
never in my entire existence I've been a detractor if I could read more of Phil Bonnell than I have right fucking now. Yes, you are absolutely stupid, Phil.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old and senile and I'm searching the wrong store. I don't know, but I need your help. Okay, I need this preloaded. If I don't have it preloaded, how the hell am I supposed to play it on Saturday?
Help me or I'll keep snorting your general direction.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to have a segment where we try to figure this out and find it. As you'll see, it ain't there for me. I mean, I hope I'm not crazy, right? Well, I'll show you exactly what I mean, all right? And, in addition to that, there's some game news stories and things to go over today that are kind of interesting. So we'll have a good amount of stuff to discuss, all right? And by the way, all without any drama, because here we don't entertain bullshit and drama, no matter how many people want to pull themselves into my life. Or
Could have fucking filled me, Phil.
You're alluding into it now, Phil. So you know.
Jesus fucking Christ, man, you could have filled the fuck out of me. We don't fucking entertain drama, apparently.
Okay. Yeah. This is
You're
fidelity cheat.
relying it, Phil, on a daily basis.
amount of stuff to discuss, all right? And by the way, all without any drama, because here we don't entertain bullshit and drama. No matter how many people want to pull themselves into my life or my content, they're never going to be part of it unless I say so. No matter how much attention they're trying to get for themselves, how much money they're trying to make, they can kiss my big white ass. They're not making it onto the show. Okay. I mean, let's be honest here. Why was the Level 1 podcast created? Okay? It was created
Because Keemstar basically told you you're still on fucking level 1.
Yeah.
Or mission 1, sorry, mission 1. Keem's words
Yeah,
were
yeah.
mission 1. You're still on mission 1. And like Phil took that personally and he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to stay down here on level 1.
Yeah. I'm going to put up my PlayStation and Xbox boxes in the back to show what an amazing
Yeah, look
game I
how
am, I guess.
impressive I am. Please give me money, I can't afford anything. Has expensive game console boxes sitting behind
Yeah.
him. I need help to pay my bills.
What's he got now? Just some shirts in the background. Just hanging up.
The shirts are a legacy of his time on internet. On the left hand side,
Oh, of
it was
course.
like one of his first ones he ever had, essentially, as a
Yep.
content creator. And the other two were from his Teespring days, and not shits. So those are discontinued, of course, because he got yeeted from Teespring.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I-
the one that says it's got King on it, as in King of Hate, that he's trying to get rid of. Oh, okay, sure. Well,
Yeah, it's like the king of what? No, don't talk about that. Q-Limp says, but he isn't level 1. He's got a career out of it. He's level 10, but he has a level 1 mentality. That is probably a good take, in my opinion. I think it's a good way of it. It's because Phil knows to an extent what he's doing sometimes. Like,
yeah.
he's been more successful than he's been entitled to have been. And it's one of those things where he's managed it very poorly. But yeah, it's generally speaking, Phil's not level 1, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But his mentality and his just stupidity. Like, he Homer Simpsoned his way to fucking success on YouTube, essentially. Like, Homer Simpson should not be in fucking charge of, like, a nuclear power plant fucking power, station. You know what I mean? But he is anyway, and the same with Phil Bonnell. Phil Bonnell does not deserve that kind of success that he's fucking had for his dumbass buffoonery. Just, being... Keep in mind, when was Phil most successful? His most successful time on YouTube was, 2011, when he had that ridiculous Machinima contract and he was spamming ever-living shit. Fucking video uploads, turbocharging his way through fucking games as fast as possible. And also, he can get away with saying whatever the fuck he wanted as well back in the fucking day on YouTube. He was homophobic, he was quite racist and everything else, and he just... Yeah, and people fucking bought into it, you know what I mean? It's like people just seem to fucking dig that sort of South Park style humour, as fucking Phil called it.
But now it's bad to rush through games, especially if you're a journalist. You know, it's bad now, but it's fine.
It's bad now, but it's perfectly fine for Phil, who's fucking paid essentially to fucking get as many fucking videos out as possible to benefit from the views. But game journalists in these days, awful, evil, mean, destroy them all, people.
Created because years ago, I wanted an opportunity to talk about things regarding my streams, news, and having a little bit of discussion with you guys before we jumped into whatever the gameplay content would be for the day. If you remember, before I did that, we would jump into the gameplay content, and everyone would want to talk. And I'm like, but we're playing the game.
When the fuck did that happen? As far as I'm aware, Phil always had a lengthy fucking pre-stream pod. It wasn't even a podcast, obviously, but it's pre-stream.
Yeah, well, it used to be like about a half hour though. It wasn't that as long. But yeah, you would just sit with the.
It got longer very quickly. Well, very, very quickly. It grew arms and legs, and that bastard grew into quite a long time of waiting for Phil to start the fucking game. And it's about, I like talking to you guys. I like letting my stream fill up with fucking people and all that shit. It's bizarre. I mean, a long time ago, since it was fucking 30-minute long podcasts.
I want to focus on the game. The whole point is to play the game. For example, today we're doing ranked in Street Fighter 6. Now, how on earth would I have meaningful conversation and discussion with all of you?
Meaningful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Crypto32123 for your super chat, our very first super chat, actually. Thank you. Welcome to the streams. And it says, easy to say you never took shortcuts to success when you never went anywhere, Phil? Phil never really tried to push himself. Keep in mind how fucking resistant he was to streaming in the first place, but his hand was forced due to the fucking adpocalypse. The only reason Phil Burnell started streaming was because ads fucking stopped making money for him and it just crashed massively. And he freaked the fuck out, and his audience were trying to get him to fucking stream on Twitch for years. Phil, stream on Twitch, it'll be great. And he's like, no, I don't need to. It's fine doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, good point from Anthony, actually. Is this a years ago story?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to fucking take years ago story. Especially because when we fucking talk about his fucking upcoming events and legacy events and all that shit, so yeah. But yeah, it's just, fuck me, man. It's so exhausting dealing with Phil lately. I cannot wait to fucking... I'm going on holiday soon. I'm going to go to Greece soon for a week-long vacation. It cannot come quick enough. I just need a fucking break for this fucking little piggy. Over the last time I went on holiday, that is when the Level 1 podcast was created. I came back from fucking holiday, and it was no longer called like the fucking pre-stream podcast. It turned into Level 1 podcast. I was like, what the fuck did I miss? It's a whole fucking brand change and everything. Christ, man. But yeah. So I'll just to make sure I don't miss anything, because we may have YouTuber jealousy as well in here.
If you remember, before I did that, we would jump into the gameplay content, and everyone would want to talk. And I'm like, but we're playing the game. I want to focus on the game. The whole point is to play the game. For example, today we're doing ranked in Street Fighter 6. Now, how on earth would I have meaningful conversation and discussion with all of you while I'm trying to play ranked matches of Street Fighter 6? The answer is, it's not going to happen. All right, it's just not. So,
don't you fucking disrespected me.
I wanted to do something that I would have that opportunity to do that before we got into the content that I needed to focus on for gameplay. And so at first, I would just talk to you guys before the stream, and it would look like this. And it was like this for 2 years. No exaggeration. I didn't even call it a podcast. I just called it a pre-stream. And people complained, oh my God, he says he's starting at this time, and he doesn't start his gameplay at that time. Well, this is stupid. So after a while of me doing this, and people complaining and saying, well, if you're going to do this, at the very least be on camera for doing it. And after listening to your feedback for a while, I said, all right, let's do this. Let's make an official podcast so that every day we can sit here and we can talk about all these issues and all these important things like the schedule.
I'd like to remind everyone once again that this is not a podcast.
No.
Phil continuously calls it a fucking podcast. This shit ain't a fucking podcast.
Or game news or whatever it may be, and have our discussions first in an official capacity, just me and my audience. And that's the point of this Level 1 podcast in the morning. And then after that, we get to gameplay, and that's it. This podcast is not an interview show. This podcast is not a place for special guests or debate or drama. It never was.
Then why did you fucking dedicate a fucking podcast like 3 weeks ago to watching what LTG said about you in a 10-minute segment?
Yeah.
Like,
on the Rep channel.
Yeah, it was like fucking 3 weeks ago or something. Like Phil, like literally, it was like some sort of 10-minute segment when LTG's just roasting Phil, and Phil's like, analysing every single fucking frame of that fucking video and having like LTG himself and all that shit. What the fuck, Phil? Don't be such a fucking hypocrite now.
And then next time he turned up with, bloody stuff on, necklace on, and saying, "Oh, crispy" and all that.
Oh
and just,
yeah,
like,
fucking look at me! Look at I'm so fucking crispy. The fucking I probably dug that shit out. The
I
fucking
got my
bin.
sexy or whatever. Yeah.
Oh fucking god, Phil.
This podcast is not a place for special guests or debate or drama. It never was. It's just a place for me to get some stuff talked about and interact with you before we get to the gameplay so that we can focus on the gameplay when we get to it, right? Other people just seem to have these weird misconceptions of what this is. They complain, oh, podcast is supposed to have guests and stuff. No, it's not. A podcast is whatever you want. As long as you're talking on the show and there's some form of discussion, it's a podcast. You have no idea what you're talking about just because...
So, hold on. I'm going to look up the definition of a fucking podcast, okay? Just bear with me here, right? Bear with me.
Also, so long as you're talking about stuff, well, so there's always, what about the dead air on your streams constantly then, Phil? Is that...
The definition, so the definition of a podcast for me, right, what I've got right here. A digital audio file made available on the internet for downloading to a computer or mobile device, typically available as a series, new installments of which can be received by subscribers automatically. It is the actual definition of a podcast is a digital audio file. That is literally.
Well, if you got YouTube Premium, then you can download it. So it is a podcast, YouTube Premium, people.
So there we go. So that's, I'm just telling you, that's Eddie B43. Shout out to hey Eddie, how you doing? He says a podcast is supposed to be audio automatically transferred by RSS. This does not do that exactly. But Phil was like, I'm going to just fucking, take the fucking word and make it into whatever my fucking shit is. I guess it's just fucking mental for me. He's not allowed to be wrong. He's wrong right here to try to fucking claim it's a fucking podcast when it's not a fucking podcast. But,
oh, sorry, Francesco. I'm shilling for YouTube. Sorry about that. I do have actually YouTube Premium, but yeah, I'm not shilling.
Someone else out there has a popular podcast that has guests and shit doesn't mean that mine needs it, okay?
Is that YouTuber Chelsea? Someone else has a popular podcast that has guests. Is that too much? Is that too vague, do you think? Is that a bit of a stretch?
Let me just hear it again.
Someone else out there has a popular podcast that has guests and shit doesn't mean that mine needs it, okay?
So I don't know. Is that?
Nah, not quite. Not quite.
Okay.
But that's just how these people are. There's people who are so desperate for attention, for a little bit of a response from me or some kind of a something to talk about to make money today. It's how pathetic that they are. So it is what it is. That's how people are. But thankfully, I'm not entertaining that bullshit. That's not what the show is about.
I'm literally doing it right fucking now, you fucking buffoon.
All right, we got enough to talk about today. Trust me. Before we have to deal with all this nonsense from other people. So thank you for allowing me to keep the drama off of my streams. Okay. All right. So first off, today is the last day of a heat wave. We've had a 4-day heat wave of crazy temperatures here in Washington.
I need to fucking make sure. I need to make sure he held out the fingers correctly this time.
He did this time. He did. He was very confident.
Today is the last day of a heat wave. We've had a 4-day.
Yep. I'd say it's 4. Oh wait, he's looking at the monitor. He didn't look at his hand this time. He's looking at the monitor.
He's still looking
to
though.
make sure he's holding it with enough fingers. Yes, nailed it. I can look at the camera now. 4.
Yeah.
You had to be. Oh my fuck! I still can't believe it. That fucking he got confused with 3 and 4, and he fucking went back and forth with it.
Did people see that? Or was that just you and me that saw that?
No. We saw it as well. I was on stream. That was part of stream.
That was it. Okay, fair enough.
Jesus. So yeah, that's 4-day heat wave. Oh fuck, man. Phil's gonna fucking melt.
Well, he is melting. Look at him.
So first off, today is the last day of a heat wave. We've had a 4-day heat wave of crazy temperatures here in Washington State. 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit, which is way too warm for what we're used to. Thankfully, I have 3 air conditioners in my home. Even then, it's hard to keep this house cool in 90 plus degree weather outside. It just is. These houses aren't built for this. So it has been challenging. I actually have my AC on maximum blast, a fan behind it on maximum blast, pushing the AC through the room. I have another AC across the hall. I have an AC in the bedroom. I have fans across the hall pushing that, trying to get that air downstairs. The problem is I can't do any air conditioning downstairs. There's no way to do it. We don't have any windows that open on the first floor of the house. The house was built in a certain style in the 1990s, and we have all bay windows. Those are permanent windows that are fixtures that don't open. So without that, with no exhaust, you can't have an air conditioner. So we have no way to cool the bottom floor. We have to rely on all this cooling on the top floor, hopefully pushing down. It does sometimes, but sometimes it's like 85 degrees in the middle of the day down there, and there's nothing we can do about it. So it's been frustrating, but the good news is today is supposed to be the last day, and then tomorrow we're supposed to cool down to the 70s, and then next week is supposed to be only in the 80s. I mean, it'll still be hot, but it won't be nearly as hot as it's been. So hopefully we'll get our reprieve. All right. As you saw, Jasper Kitty isn't here today until my wife comes home from work later in the afternoon, so he might or might not be jumping all over the chair. Typically what happens is once I start playing Street Fighter and I get my joystick on my lap, he's gone. He knows once that joystick's up here, it's serious business, and he usually takes off. So he might be here for a little bit for the podcast.
He
Right now,
knows
he's
it's
laying on the
serious business.
He's like, oh, fuck, he's going to be ranting. I might get something thrown at me, for fuck's sake, by this angry fucking retard playing the fucking game.
I get sprayed.
Jesus, man. Prophet says his house faces the northwest and gets no sun in his office. If that's true, then Phil's a fuck. Keep in mind, Phil's in a small room with a large group of electronic devices that are usually on the entire time. So that's going to add to him feeling like a hot, sweaty little bastard. You know, it's just the way it is. So part of his fucking, I'm so fucking hot and roasting is self-inflicted because he leaves a whole bunch of his shit on when he doesn't need to fucking do it. It's kind of Phil's fault to an extent.
The floor in a position, his paws tucked under him, and he's looking very cute and napping. So there you go. All right, so we have a lot of topics to talk about today. All right, let's get to the first one. Let's get to the schedule, because what I would like to do is give you guys a big update on yesterday, and then of course what's coming on these next couple of weeks, because I have big updates that are very positive updates for you. Okay, so what did we do yesterday? Great progress in GTA 5. At this point, we are into the second half of the game. The game is claiming we've completed 40 of 69 story missions, but if you take a look, it claims there's only 6 Strangers and Freaks side missions left in the whole game. I believe we have the Epsilon side quest for Michael, and I believe that...
Oh, that'll take forever. Phil, you have no idea.
Oh, which one is that? I only played it recently, actually, GTA 5.
You know, there's a cult. Michael can join a cult in GTA 5, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
One of these missions involves, like, walking across, like, the fucking desert for, like, fucking ages.
Oh, really?
Well, you got to walk
I missed that one, I think.
Yeah, and that is so fucking long. And, like...
Right, can't wait to
it's
see
so
people playing
weird,
about
man. It's so... Why is he doing all this side content? And it's a lot of it. There is no real reward. Keep in mind, at the end of the fucking Epsilon thing, like, he can... Well, I think you have 2 options at the end. One, you can either fucking just claim your reward, which is a really fucking ancient, slow tractor or whatever. And the other reward is you can kill everyone and fucking get a lot of money. But that's quite hard to fucking do that, though. You need to destroy everyone and fucking take the money. Jesus Christ, though, man. To fucking get to the very end of that, it'll involve him, like, walking for ages. And he'll be bored. You can't drive. You can't cheat at Illinois. You can kind of cheat. You can, if you manage to fucking somehow get a helicopter nearby, I think you can cheat that way. Because it doesn't acknowledge that as travelling, I think, by cheating. It still thinks, I think that's a fucking glitch you can do. But yes. Yeah. You won't know that, though.
There is...
Yeah, I replayed it recently, actually, all the way through.
It's
still a really good game.
Yeah.
Forever, if I remember correctly. But for the most part, we've almost done all the meaningful side content in the game. Which means most likely for when we play GTA 5 moving forward, it's going to be a lot of story, which means the plot is going to move fast and the game's going to move fast moving forward. So I already had reserved about another 20 hours to play it. I don't really know if we're going to need that. We might actually beat it sooner rather than later, which I'm okay with. It's been a great playthrough, and if there's any meaningful content you guys want me to do, please let me know as I'm playing. But it's been great. Had a great progress yesterday. Hope you'll check out those videos, okay? Last night, I did something for the first time in a month. I played Street Fighter 6 World Tour Mode, and it was really fun. I had a great time because this World Tour Mode just gets sillier the more you play it. There's more ridiculous things going on in the world, more ridiculous outfits. I got the sumo outfit and was wearing butt floss. Yes, sumo butt floss. So my character looked like E Honda, almost nude, which is hilarious. Yesterday I ran into 3 fighters, E Honda, Ryu, and Guile, but also we ran into Kimberly, but you couldn't train with her yet. And the plot advanced, and it was fun. It's just a zany, fun thing. It really does feel kind of like Yakuza in the Street Fighter universe. I had a great time with it, and I hope that you guys will join me in the future when I get to it. And what I mean by that is it really is the playthrough that comes back every once in a while when there's nothing else going on. It's not something that I've been focusing on a lot. Like I said, I haven't played it for a month. At this point, we're around 11 hours in, and everyone says it's about a 20-hour long playthrough. So maybe I'll find some time to squeeze it in the next few weeks. I don't know. But I liked it. I had fun with it. Check out the videos. They were very entertaining to see me dressed up really ridiculously. And we had a good time. All right? So what's going on today, my final streaming day of the week? Well, obviously, we've got the podcast now. Right after that, we're jumping in to ranked online play on the PlayStation 5. Blanca in Street Fighter 6. He is at 5-star platinum, but close to diamond. Goal today, get him in the diamond and push him as far in the diamond as we can get. Now, I'm predicting we'll probably get him to around 2-star diamond.
There's Eddie B43 in the chat about the mission I was talking about. So, apparently Michael's like 2 missions away, right? For the mission, Michael's required to run in the desert for 5 miles. And apparently it takes about 25 minutes. You got to run 5 miles in the desert, and you can be attacked by wild animals like cougars. And contrary to popular belief, there are cougars on missions. Yeah, so there we go.
I don't think we're going to get further than that, being honest. In 3 hours, there's just not enough time. But I'm hoping that we can get good strides here. Remember, my goal is to try to get Blanca and Honda to master ranking. And once I get them to master ranking, then I will go back and focus on other characters, notably the characters I would like to focus on: Lily, Luke, and yes, Zangief, and maybe even Dalsim. Okay, because I'm actually starting to like Dalsim the more I use him on these community nights. So that is what I'm thinking of. But of course, this is going to take many weeks. This is not going to be something that's going to happen right away. Likely 2-3 weeks to get them to master. Then we switch to other characters. So that's going to kind of be the gameplay you can expect to Street Fighter 6 moving forward. Okay? That's today. That's it. That's the streaming day. I'm off tomorrow. So what is going on this weekend? I've made my determination. As long as we can get the MK1 beta loaded, all right, which right now I couldn't find it. We'll see if we can find it together today. As long as this is live and ready by this weekend, I'm going to play the Mortal Kombat 1 beta all day Saturday. So both the first and second streams, and as the daytime stream on Sunday.
So just do it. Right. So it's not playing until Saturday. Download it after stream today or tomorrow on your day off. Why are you wasting time doing a podcast?
He can't even see it, and so he's freaking out, which means he's going to fucking trying to download it live right now.
Yeah, 2 days. Like, just wait if you can't see it in a minute.
He
Jesus
likes
Christ.
being prepared, apparently. He likes being prepared. Oh, shut up, there you go.
3 straight non-stop
Oh, he did it again! Hold on, he did it again! He held the fingers and he looked at the monitor.
streams, and as the
So, I mean, I swear.
daytime stream on Sunday. So there will be
So here we go. He's like, I'm going to hold up my hand, I'm going to hold up fingers.
Yeah.
How many am I holding up? I better check. Glances
that's
to
pretty bad,
monitor. Am I right?
What?
Yes, I'm right. Well done, me. I am so smart.
Sorry, mate.
Smug mode. It's just, every time he holds up fingers, he has to fucking, like, double check himself.
I know.
Jesus, man. Every time I fucking see it now, I can't help but not see it.
non-stop Mortal Kombat streams, about 8 hours of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta over the course of Saturday and Sunday. All right? In that time, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to learn high-level gameplay. It's going to be me just kind of messing around, seeing what the game looks like, trying to get a feel for the gameplay and the controls, trying to figure out what this new cameo system is all about. I guarantee you I'm going to lose a ton because I'm not going to even know what I'm doing, but it's all good. It's just an exploration-style stream as opposed to me trying to get good at the game at this point. I think it'll be fun. It'll definitely mix stuff up. I haven't seen Mortal Kombat in many years, so it'll be good to get it back into the mix and get a good taste of what we're going to see next month when the game fully releases. So I'm excited for those 3 streams. I certainly hope you guys will join me for those 3 streams, and you know, it should be a good time. All right, 8 or so hours of fun gameplay of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta. So what are we doing Sunday night if we're not doing the Mortal Kombat 1 beta? Well, I've decided I want to do a community night in Street Fighter 6. And if we don't do that on Sunday night, we're just not doing it next week. And the thing is, I really enjoyed the community nights because they've allowed me to try characters that I'm going to be using a lot. Dalsim is one of them where I really haven't used him that much, but messing around with him on community night is very fun. So I want to do community night this week, and it's going to be Sunday night. So
if you really want to fucking do it, then fucking don't stop it. You're fucking threatening to axe it so you can fucking focus on doing single player online play instead. With actual ranked fucking online mode. It's quite a big fuck you to the fans to really like community night. It's the only fucking time we get to fucking do something with you.
Yeah.
3 straight streams of Mortal Kombat 1, then the community night in Street Fighter 6. On Monday, the daytime stream will be DSP versus the internet. Now, that's normally my react show that I do on Sundays, but being that the Mortal Kombat 1 beta is only available this weekend, we have to do it that way. So the react show will be Monday, and then Monday night will be Chrono Trigger. Okay? Now, this is a 5-day streaming week. Okay? So that means Tuesday and Wednesday are my only other days. So both of those days, the daytime stream will be GTA 5. And both of those nights will be ranked online play in Street Fighter 6.
I swear if he tried to fucking turn this into some sort of begment where it's like, it's going to be a shorter streaming week, guys, so please make sure you support me for it. He has had like off. Yeah, he's had a really long streaming week this week, which technically means that he's had more support than usual.
Yeah, so it should balance out in theory.
Exactly. It really should, yeah, but not in fucking DSP land.
One night will be Honda, one night will be Blanca. And that's my streaming week this week. Okay? So, Mortal Kombat 1 all day Saturday, Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6 Community Night on Sunday, the React Show and Chrono Trigger on Monday, GTA 5 and Street Fighter 6 ranked on Tuesday, GTA 5 Street Fighter 6 ranked on Wednesday. That's the schedule for next week. Okay?
So he's off on Thursday, so he's going to be off tomorrow, right? Wait, is his day off changed then? No, hold on. What was that schedule? So I'll just check.
Yeah, he said it's doing 5 days, so yeah, it'll be off Thursday.
I thought it was off Friday though, because I thought the thing that was happening to him was next Friday.
Tomorrow. Yeah, this week he is, but next week he's saying he's off Thursday.
But originally he was off this Friday tomorrow, right? because of the thing that was meant to be happening. But he then told us that has been postponed for a week. So he was meant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was meant to be off. Yeah, he went and said, "Oh, yeah, fucking last week or something," you know. So yeah, so he was meant to be off 2 Fridays in a row essentially, but now that's changed to Thursday instead. Okay, it's just bizarre.
Okay.
Yeah, Prophet saying he said he was off on the 25th. The 25th is Friday.
That's Friday. Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah.
So when's he off this week then? Has he had a day off this week?
He's going to be off tomorrow. He was always going to be off this coming Friday, but he couldn't change. He doesn't need to be off tomorrow, but they couldn't change it because of Cat's work schedule apparently. So even though the reason for being off on Friday changed for tomorrow anyway, it was too late to try and change it because Cat already had it confirmed at her end, you know.
Sure.
So that's why it's stuck essentially.
Okay.
The 25th. I'm so fucking confused, Phil. Why does Phil do this? Fuck it, you know, it's his own dumbass schedule. Who cares?
GTA 5 and Street Fighter 6 ranked on Tuesday. GTA 5, Street Fighter 6 ranked on Wednesday. That's the schedule for next week. Okay.
Fuck you, Thursday. There's some lip smacks right there.
Nice.
And dead air.
Oh yeah.
That tastes nothing like kiwi strawberry at all. It says kiwi strawberry. That tastes nothing like fruit. It's like a little bit of sour taste, and that's it. There is no fruit flavor in that whatsoever. That is another terrible seltzer 2 days in a row. Remember I told you yesterday? My wife wanted to try new flavors, and we tried them. These are awful. Watermelon was awful. Kiwi strawberry is atrocious. I can't.
There's enough in that fucking fat cow can day, right? For fuck's sake.
Wait to get back to the normal flavors tomorrow. Wow, that is really bad. Okay.
Hey, we got a wow from it anyway.
Wow.
Who cares? We got a wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Hold on. Was that a snort?
Get back to the normal flavors tomorrow. Wow, that is really bad. Okay. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it was.
Now,
That's good spot.
I have a big update regarding the next week because the next week is going to be interesting to you guys. All right. So here's the deal. That next week, Friday, when I'm coming back, that Thursday will be my day off. So Friday.
Oh, he's confirmed it then.
What? Oh God.
Yeah, that's confirmed. He's apparently not off on the 25th anymore, Prophet. So there we go. He's confirmed that Thursday will be definitely a day off for him. I guess he managed to fucking move it a day. So there we go. So now we know, I guess, you know. No. Oh my God, I've been asked. We need a lip smack counter. I'm no fucking adding any more counters.
Yeah, no.
It's bad enough trying to keep track of the burps and the snorts, you know.
Yeah, there's plenty going on already.
Look how much is on the screen. Where the hell did I put any more counters, for fuck's sake? I'm doing the best I can. I've managed to squeeze everything in as possible. I mean, I guess I could get rid of Phil's chat. Phil's chat in the bottom corner.
No, I like having Phil's chat now.
Yeah,
I kind of, I'm always in 2 minutes because obviously Phil's chat's so far ahead of us. I'm always pausing, but the chat never pauses because the chat's live, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to get a glimpse, though. The chat's so mental.
It gives us a glimpse in the future. Like, apparently Jasper's doing something. And Phil's had enough of Jasper, apparently. Oh my goodness. How far are we behind? We are 25. How the fuck are we that far behind? I'm going faster. 25 minutes behind. How the fuck did that happen? Anyway, let's go.
That's a 1.25 as well, God.
Yeah, 1.5 speed at Tango.
August 25th is the premiere of Armored Core 6. I will be playing it, and I'll be playing it on release day on the daytime stream. So we'll have a 3+ hour premiere stream of Armored Core 6 on release day. Okay? That night, we will have Friday Night Fights. So we will have Street Fighter on Friday, Friday Night Fights that Friday night. I know we're not doing any Street Fighter this Friday because I'm off, but next weekend, we're getting back into the swing of things. Then on that Saturday, August 26th, it is my special 15-year anniversary marathon. We're right here on DSP Gaming. We're going to be going through all your favorite moments from my 15 years as a creator, watching them back and reacting to them live. I'll be telling you stories about those moments in time, how different things were, any background information you need to know about those moments. We're going to react to them, laugh at them, comment on them together. There's going to be food that my wife is going to make for that day that we're going to taste test live together in a mukbang fashion, if that's what you like to call it. We're also going to have booze. I'm going to get some kind of booze next week to drink during the marathon that I'll do during various levels of contributions and the like. It's going to be a party-like atmosphere all day, August 26th, to celebrate my 15 years as a YouTuber. Okay, it's going to be a great event, special event, a one-time only event. Hope you guys will join me for that. And if you haven't yet, please nominate your favorite moments for that event. How can you do that? Well, there's a link you can use right now.
Money, yeah, money.
And bang himself.
Yeah. Doing the shuffle.
Thank you very much for Bartwells. Our super chat says, you guys are going to love the game that I spent weeks saying I'd hate because I don't play much games. Mech games. Yeah, Phil is shit. So keep in mind, Phil's big fucking, criticism of this Armored Core 6 was it's going to be too hard for him. Like, he is not looking forward to having to put effort into learning how his game plays. He was thinking this game's going to kick the crap out of him, and he won't be able to fucking do well in it. And that is why I wanted to avoid it, because I didn't want some game to piss him off, essentially. And then someone said, I'll give it to you for free. And he's like, okay, I'll give it a try then, why not?
Of course.
But apparently the person that is going to gift him the code or whatever for the game has not given it to him yet. That's what Phil keeps saying anyway. And we thought it was Jade who was going to give it to him, but that actually might not be true. Well,
people say it's Jade.
Nerber and Bart was saying Jade gave it to him, but Phil keeps saying that he's not received the code yet. So I don't know if Jade is lying or Jade is wrong or Phil's lying or it's hard to fucking tell.
Please nominate your favorite moments for that event. How can you do that? Well, there's a link you can use right now. Type exclamation point, type exclamation point, retrospective into the chat. All right, and that'll bring up a link. You click on it, and on that thread, you can nominate your favorite moments. Or if you're a channel member,
Oh, nice.
Fantastic stuff. So Phil's now apparently confirmed that he said that Jade did give it to him, but Jade also fucking said don't play it. Remember, like the other day when Phil's like saying talking about time, and Jade is like in the chat saying don't play it, Phil. You fucking gave it to him for fuck's sake. Let me give you a code for a $60 game and tell you not to fucking play it because at time fucking anything else but Armored Core.
Bit time not go.
Spawn Killer in his chat right now has fucking, you know, they're a super supporter member, 27-month long member. They have a two-part question. Do you remember when you got offered to go on TV shows and Justin Wong went on, what's going on with your YouTube shorts? I have not new ones in a while. That person's a super supporter as well.
Jesus.
And yet they are risking getting some anger from Phil because we know what happened with the shorts. Phil Massey did a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and also it's going to be talking about.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that. I thought it was just because the views went.
No, so the Arkham. Remember the Arkham saga? You've probably heard
of right.
So he made shorts of Phil. He done a whole bunch of stuff for Phil, and then Aquateal put it into Arkham said, hey, why didn't you ask for some monetary compensation from Phil for all the work you're doing for him? Because he was putting in hours of work for Phil. It was like hours and hours of work. The tier maker alone took Arkham like 3 hours or something to put together for Phil to do for his content. So Arkham's like, okay, I'll ask. And Phil freaked the fuck out and just assumed that the guy was going to try and copyright claim and strike him, so deleted all the videos on the shorts that he made and everything else.
Oh, did he actually notice that?
And banned him, yeah. So a bunch of shorts got deleted and everything else. Yeah, so
Jesus.
you can mind Arkham. So Phil was aware that Arkham was a 15-year-old boy, and Phil still felt it was good to exploit this 15-year-old for child labour. And as soon as that child asked for some compensation of sorts, Phil's like, "It's a scam! It's a scam! I'm out of here! Fuck off!"
Like the minimum wage is lower when you're like 15, so it should surely you can afford it.
I was like, "What's the minimum wage in like fucking Washington? I don't know for a child. I don't know." But there we go. So I'm interested to see what Phil says about that in like 5 minutes time or something. Anyway, let's crack on Bingo.
All right. Yep. You're definitely. By the way, there's some idiotic people here. I'm just gonna get rid of them.
That was a hell of a mic bump there. That was a hell of a mic bump. He just punched the head off and shut it at that.
Your channel number.
Heard that.
All right. You're definitely. By the way, there's some idiotic people here. I'm just gonna get rid of them because they're fucking distracting me because they're being dumb. They're not just talking nonsense. Okay.
I'm gonna call that mocking chat.
Sure, yeah.
I mean,
guess
he's
so,
literally looking at his own chat and saying some idiotic people here in my chat. That's mocking.
And they're talking nonsense. Yeah, fair enough. All right.
There's another way. If you're a channel member, that you can nominate stuff for this event. And literally talking nonsense. Okay. If you're a member, head to the members tab of the channel. You go to the main channel page of DSP Gaming, the members tab, and there's been a thread posted up at the beginning of this month where members post up their favorite moments. Please do that, because if you do, members get priority. We're going to go through the member nominations first, and then we're going to get to the standard open nominations during that marathon event. All right? The more nominations I get, the best or the better the event will be, because more the better. Even if half of them suck, doesn't matter, because we're going to have enough to go through to have a...
Even if half of them suck. This is your legacy, Phil. This is your legacy on YouTube. Even if you guys are fucking shite at picking the fucking best moments from my career. Exactly. Quantity, not quality. Phil, this is what Phil's fucking here trying to push towards his audience here. Make sure you fucking give me a whole lot of shit, even if most of it's shit. Give me a ton of shit, so if I can have more of shit to go through, so if I can, it kills more time for the whole marathon event.
Sorry, is he doing this on the DSP Gaming channel?
I believe he actually might be. I'm not. Surely not.
It's the same nonsense as he has on DSP React, where you have to be a member and then
it's got to be. I don't know. It has to be on DSP React, surely. I don't know.
You'd think, but who knows?
All I know is it's a Saturday, so it won't affect me one fucking bit.
Nice.
In fact, I've got a 2-day fucking break this week because Phil's off tomorrow, Friday, and I don't do Saturdays. So after today's bingo, I won't have to do anything again until Sunday.
Oh, lovely.
Lucky me.
fun day. So I hope that you guys will join me celebrating 15 years of my legacy on YouTube on the 26th, okay? On the 27th, Sunday, it'll be DSP versus the internet, and then the late stream that night, all right? I'm not sure yet, but basically what I'm going to be doing moving forward is balancing Armored Core and GTA 5 on the daytime streams, and the night streams will be a balance between Chrono Trigger and Street Fighter 6 ranked gameplay, okay?
So what's happening to DSP Reacts next week then? Is it cancelled next week because of the marathon?
That's a good point, actually.
Not next week. Is it next week? Yeah, it would be next weekend, actually, wouldn't it? Next weekend, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
is
the
it
goal.
Saturday? So does that mean
no
you can't?
community night? Because right now we're not gonna have time for a community night in Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna scarcely have enough time to even play the game ranked. You understand? So yes, we're gonna do our best here to make progress and juggle all these games. Since you guys seem to want Armored Core, that means I need to juggle it along with everything else, and it's gonna make it a little bit tougher. All right. So we're gonna do all of that into early September. Now, once one of two things happens, either GTA 5 concludes, or we decide that we're done with Armored Core because I just don't like it, or you guys don't.
You can weave that with them. No, you don't want to make that fucking decision, Phil. I'm sick of this game and I've only got $10 in tips. Fuck you guys, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Jade, you fucking arse. And poor D-Dog says after they back up on Monday. D-Dog, you can if you want, but bear in mind, if you can't manage to do the backups, I can always use Raw Fill. Raw Fill's an option as well, so I don't need to go your way, pal. D-Dog has been quite handy fucking having backups as well. When if Phil goes from DSP Gaming and then makes the stream private, it means I won't be able to fucking finish a podcast because I'm behind. And when Phil makes the stream private, I won't be able to load the rest of it.
Yeah, except when they're muted.
Yeah. Yeah, when D-Dog hasn't got it muted yet, that was funny as fuck. that was a great fucking moment. But, he's learned from that. He's learned from that.
Yeah.
Like it,
Unlike
whatever,
Phil, we never
we do
learn.
like it, and we continue. There's going to be open time. However, Starfield comes out first week of September, so chances are we're going to have just enough time to wrap up some of the stuff we're working on, and then start up Starfield. Okay. So there you go. It's going to be busy, man. We're going to be very, very busy with all this stuff going on. Keep in mind, obviously in September, I'd like to do some kind of a special event, whether it's a marathon, whether it's a big React event, whatever it may be. But we haven't really had time even to think or plan it out yet because there's so much going on right now that we kind of need to get through. So once we get past that 15th anniversary event, then we'll start talking about, hey, what kind of special stuff should we do going forward into September and the like. We'll start discussing the future again, okay? But yeah, crazy amount of stuff. I hope that schedule sounds good. So not only does that schedule accommodate Mortal Kombat 1, it allows for a community night in Street Fighter 6, probably the last one in a while. It allows me to play Armored Core on release day and continue to play it, but also balance it with GTA 5, which you got.
Oh, that's right. So this is a very this is the schedule update. The schedule update is him actually fucking being able to do the Friday now, and actually playing Armored Core 6 when it releases that day.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because originally he couldn't do that because he was meant to be off that Friday. It makes more sense now. So the big schedule update was him being off on the Thursday instead. There we go. That makes more sense now. That's okay. Okay, cool stuff. Okay, cool stuff.
Guys want to see keep going and finish up GTA 5. So basically, this is a really good schedule. At one point, it looked like I didn't know what I was going to do in Mortal Kombat 1. It looked like I didn't know if I was going to be able to play Armored Core, and now I've kind of shuffled it around enough that it looks like it's going to work. Okay?
Oh, sorry, Phil, can you give me a visual aid, please, for describing shuffling?
I didn't know if I was going to be able to play Armored Core, and now I've kind of shuffled it around enough that it looks.
Thank you.
Sounds like mental, like a muppet.
That was for the benefit of the deaf viewers. The viewers that are deaf, but you can see what's happening. They know what Phil's talking about because of the fucking Phil Burnian truffle shuffle.
Combat 1 looked like I didn't know if I was going to be able to play Armored Core, and now I've kind of shuffled it around enough that it looks like it's going to work. Okay? Let me know what you think. Did anything I say not make sense? Did anything go, oh, you can't do it that way, or you should do it a different way because of this? I want your feedback. Well, hopefully that sounded good to you, and that's a good variety and good stuff coming forward, and you guys will enjoy it. Okay?
Nope.
Now, let's get on to our second subject of today's stream. This Mortal Kombat 1 beta that I can't find. Alright? I'm getting pissed. Alright?
Here we fucking go.
Oh,
he's about to fucking share his fucking screen and fucking try and tell his audience, fucking direct him. Oh my god.
It'll be peering at the screen with his squinty eyes.
Yeah, let's just fucking get through this as fast as we can. In fact, I'm going 1.75 for this. I've got a feeling there's a whole lot of boredom coming our way. And
I'll try to keep an air out.
I will go faster if I have to.
I've had enough. Okay. You ready? Let's switch over here. I want to find this goddamn thing right now. I'm going to show you guys I'm not crazy. Alright? So hold on. What I'm going to do, let me change my webcam to fit this border. Alright? I'm going to do this live. Because I've had enough. All week I've been waiting to get this goddamn thing. And people keep telling me, oh, it'll be available this day. It'll be available this day. It's never there. And as of this morning, it's still not there. Alright? Now, for clarification, alright? No, I didn't pre-order my game through a game store. Why would I have done that? I pre-ordered it right here through PSN. I pre-purchased the game. Alright? So I own Mortal Kombat 1 on PSN. And I'm going to show you exactly what you get when you do that. Okay? So let me get my controller. I'm going to walk you all through this.
I stood up, that's not the
hey,
thing.
Serious, man. This is serious mode. I fucking stood up.
Yeah, oof. Let's see him flop that down when he gets back.
This is PlayStation Network, everyone. Alright? Now, what I should do, first of all, is I should show you that I did buy the game. Alright? And to do that, I need to go to my games library. And I think to do that, you do that through the PS Store. and then you have to find library. I don't know, because they've changed this a million times. So now I don't even know.
Million! Phil said million, that's the first bingo of the game.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Phil.
Good spot.
This is a very strong card. There's still plenty more to go, obviously, but this is a very strong card, and it has got a chance for us to get a full house today. So, fingers crossed. No pressure anyone, but make sure you fucking like the stream so we can get a free space should we need it.
No, like, where is the library? Cart? Payment methods? No. Wallet? No. But anyone know where the library is anymore? Because they changed it a million times. I don't even know where it is anymore.
I don't think it'd be in the PlayStation Store. Surely it'd just be fucking as part of your game library. Like, check out. Like,
Yeah.
why would it be in the PlayStation Store? You bought the game already. Why would it be there?
Yeah.
They keep changing it. So I don't even know where to find my game collection. Does anyone know where that is on here? I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, they're just dumb. They change it so much.
So
Yes,
go
yes,
to
on the far right. Right on the far
that
right.
looks like a library icon to me. You know, it looks like
Very, very.
just scroll right, you dumbass.
You never know where anything is. Not there, not
Keep-
there, not
that's it,
there.
yep.
Oh, game
Nearly.
There it is. Oh my
Oh,
god.
hey,
Oh
found
my
it.
God.
Nearly skipped over it. Jesus.
library. There it is. Okay, so these are the games that are installed. But obviously, I don't care about that. I want to look at my collection.
Yeah, exactly. You know, fucking collection
Right,
means
yes,
everything,
there.
and
There it is.
oh fucking it's a miracle.
Okay, so there it is. Everyone sees it, right? It says Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. It says it right there. I own Mortal Kombat 1. Everyone sees
2 items. I wonder what
Yes.
the 2 items are.
it. Okay, so I click on it. Oh, it's there. Oh my god, I swear to God it wasn't there this morning.
Bullshit.
It's there.
Bullshit. You dumb son of a bitch. You didn't even know what a fucking library was, Phil. How the fuck you didn't fucking
Yeah,
get it? Smart?
exactly.
Bullshit, Phil.
Exactly.
I'm calling shenanigans and this. You didn't even fucking know how to get to the goddamn library. Fucking searching the fucking PlayStation Store. No wonder you couldn't fucking find it, moron.
How long's PS5 been out for? Like 3 years
I need-
now.
I need to see that
nearly.
again.
Didn't know where his library was for 3 years. Like what?
They keep changing
Jesus.
it, apparently. They keep changing it. Okay, I'm going to play that again just to fucking... and this is all... So let's... Here we go. This is what Phil needed this fucking handheld for.
I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, they're just dumb. They change it so much. You never know where anything is. Not there, not there, not there. Not... Oh, game library. There it is. Okay. So these are the games that are installed. But obviously, I don't care about that. I want to look at my collection. Okay. So there it is. Everyone sees it, right? It says Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. It says it right there. I own Mortal Kombat 1. Everyone sees it. Okay. So I click on it. Oh, it's there. Oh my god, I swear to God it wasn't there this morning. Cool. All right. Well, that was easy. All right. Crisis averted. That was easy.
Brilliant.
It wasn't there this morning. They must have just added it. So there you go. Because it said, yeah, this morning it only said, it only didn't say 2 items. So there you go. All right.
You didn't know
There
what
you
it
go.
was though, Phil.
Bullshit.
So okay. Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit on that
Yeah.
stupidity, man.
No. X, get Adam on the screen quick.
And Barrett Wells says, but when Xbox changed their thing, Phil did a big showcase of showing off themes. He's an Xbox fanboy. What do you expect,
Obviously, as you guys know, I made all that up. I'm just senile, and I probably was staring at it for hours. I didn't know it was there because I'm just an old fart. It's probably what happened, right? I'm a huge liar. I made this all up. Anyway, well, that was an easy segment.
Yeah.
I don't think you made up. I just think you're dumb as hell. You didn't know where to fucking
Yeah.
find it. I
Exactly.
mean,
Yeah.
you lie all the time, yes. But about this particular fucking example of you fucking not being able to find it, I just think you're dumb as hell. I don't think you're lying about it not being there. I just think you're too stupid to fucking look in the right place. Barrett Wells says, because Phil's an Xbox shell. Exactly. He is an Xbox shell and a YouTube Premium shell. Ah, for fuck's sake.
See? Cool. No, so you guys gotta understand something. You guys totally gotta understand something. If I didn't do that live, it wouldn't have been there. Seriously.
Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off.
If I didn't do that live, that never would have been there, and I would have been staring at that for days, wondering why I can't get the data. But because I was live, it's there. Therefore, it makes me look stupid. So now it's there. You know what? As long as I get it, I don't care if I look stupid. So I'll accept the stupidity as long as I can get the
Well,
data.
You
good.
might as well. You've been fucking dumb as hell for the last
Yeah.
15 fucking years of your content creation, so get used to it by now, for fuck's sake.
There you go. Crisis averted. Beta's loading, and we'll have it for Saturday. All right. That was the easiest segment ever. I thought that was going to take a while, and it was actually very simple. So I'm actually pleased at that one. Okay.
Does
I'm
the
not
podcast
joshing
be
you. It
shorter
wasn't
than
there
Phil, or
this
do we get a bigger
morning.
Q&A?
Was that sorry?
So we thought it was going to take longer. So presumably now the podcast will be shorter, or we're just going to get like a mega Q&A to make up the time.
He has gaming news as well, apparently. Apparently there's a whole bunch of gaming news to cover as well, so... Here we
right.
fucking go.
Alright.
Yeah, there still will be fucking plenty to talk about. And apparently Jasper's going to do something as
Wonderful.
well.
I thought that was going to take a
Okay,
while,
good.
and it was actually very simple. So I'm actually pleased at that one. Okay. I'm not joshing you. It
Oh,
really
let's
wasn't
slow
there.
down again now.
And it said it didn't say 2 items. It was nothing. It was just the game, and it said pre-download, but it wouldn't let you pre-download the game until September like 16th or something.
That was
So
a
I was like, so what am I supposed to do here, right? All right, there you go. Anyway, exactly. Steve from Congress, just one less thing. Exactly right. One less thing off my plate.
Just slow down to
All
1.5
right,
now. Now that he's
we can do a
past
gaming
the
news segment I want to do,
nonsense.
and then we're going to do some shout-outs, and then we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DSP News. Live from the DSPN News Desk. Hot off the presses. Are you guys ready for these hot stories this morning?
Look, this is phone stuff. I just want to take off phone stuff because he just basically
Oh,
uses
yep.
Twitter. No, I clicked the wrong-
Yeah, that is his
hold on.
news.
Clicked the wrong thing, hold on. That's another bingo, hooray.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my own head, so I can't hear him.
Yeah, Brad can't hear the fucking sound effects or anything, so you just you know what LG horns sound like, for fuck's sake.
I've heard of what I know, yeah.
Ready? Very hot. Very exciting stories. Here we go. Let me get them up here. DSP News, which is read from my screen captures on my fucking iPhone. All right. We have several hot stories coming in. Our first hot story, okay? The statistics are in for July. And in Street Fighter 6, the most played fighters in the game have been revealed. For Scrub Tier, also known as Rookie, Jury was the top played character, followed by Cammy, Ken, Luke, and Ryu. Seems fine, seems reasonable.
Luke was... Is Luke low tier? I'm probably the wrong person to also asking you, but I thought Luke would have been more popular.
No idea.
I didn't think Luke would be a low tier character because I thought he was basically... Isn't he like the cover star essentially of the fucking game? Luke.
Fuck no idea.
Yeah, it looks that fucking, you know, like, it's like kind of similar to... He kind of has a similar kind of moveset to... I think he's a bit similar anyway to, like... Yeah, Trent says he looks top tier. Why is Phil saying that he's like low tier? We'll just hear that again. Oh, wait, Brian says, doesn't he mean rookie tier as in low ranked people? Maybe, actually, maybe. Because the rookie's also a kind of level of, you know, ranking in the game. Anyway, I'm just going to... It's Street Fighter talk, I'm just going to let Phil fucking get his way through it.
Hot story, okay? The statistics are in just for July.
Go, Phil.
And
Just
Street Fighter 6.
Just go, Phil.
The most played fighters in the game have been revealed. For Scrub Tier, also known as Rookie, Jury was the top played character, followed by Cammy, Ken, Luke, and Ryu. Seems fine, seems reasonable. In Iron, Bronze, Silver, and Gold tiers, so essentially not insanely low level, but also not good, kind of in between, Ken was the most played character. What a shocking surprise. Then it was Cammy, Jury, Ryu, and Marisa. In the highest level tiers of Platinum, Diamond, and Master, Ken was the #1 played character, followed by Marisa, Ryu, Cammy, and Jury. None of this makes any shock to me. We all know that why Ken is the most played character. He's over.
None of this makes any shock to me.
What? Can you hear that again?
I'm going to slow it down. I need to hear... I also
Yeah,
make
let's
sure.
hear that normal.
Well, I'm not 1.25.
Oh,
I'm not
sorry,
going normal.
that's
Fuck that, but I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Character, followed by Marisa, Ryu, Cammy, and Jury. None of this makes any shock to me.
None of this makes any shock to me.
Shock to me. Steve, get that on your board if you hear me.
Yeah, Steve, first of all, feel better, pal. Second of all, get the fucking chalk out and add that to the blackboard.
Character, followed by Marisa, Ryu, Cammy, and Jury. None of this makes any shock to me.
I mean, there's one thing I should play when Phil says something like that.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
And poor Brad can't hear what that fucking soundboard
Is it the random words make sound smarter?
Sound smarter, yeah, you got it, yeah.
I got it.
I mean, what else could it fucking be? Could it just be fucking like a random like person saying fuck or something? Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it's Phil, fine, continue. 1.75 speed again, just get on with it. Just get through the Street Fighter segments. Go. At time, go.
Yeah, we all know that why Ken is the most played character. He's overpowered and the best character in the game by far, hands down. He's easy to play. He's insanely overpowered for what he is. But the thing...
Here's my hot take on Ken and if Phil would play Ken. I don't think that Phil would get Master with Ken. He's Phil would do well with him, and he would easily get Diamond with him. But I don't think Phil would be able to get Master with him. Just a general feeling, you know. Who knows? But I think Phil's. I'm not trying to say Phil's a bad Street Fighter player. You know, Phil's all right at Street Fighter.
But he's okay.
You know what I mean? He knows what he's fucking doing to an extent, but he's got delusions of grandeur. And he thinks because he thinks he's better than he actually is, and that is his ultimate downfall. The thing is, though, it's such a bigger fucking audience, you know, player audience and gaming audience. There's so many more people playing the game. Which means there's fucking more competition for him, which means there's more people capable of fucking beating him. Yeah, Piece of Peace beat him for fuck's sake. And Piece of Peace was a 2-star platinum. And not that I'm trying to fucking shit talk Piece of Peace. Piece of Peace did him great, you know, it was fucking great to watch him win. But yeah, even Piece of Peace, who's, I think he'd admit himself, he's not a great Street Fighter player, you know what I mean? But he done well enough to beat Phil 2-1. And Barrett well sums up well. Phil is more famous on Scrubcoat's Twitter channel than on his own channel. Exactly.
The thing that does surprise me is that Marisa was #2 in the higher rank category. I don't know why. I don't feel like Marisa is top tier. I think she's going to be like mid tier when the dust settles. And I didn't.
Well, Marisa was who Phil was in control of when Piece of Peace battered him with Cammy. So Marisa's that big beefy like woman, you know what I mean, like big muscle bound woman, you know. So yeah, and Phil was apparently not very good with her. So that is why he's surprised that she is so popular with another fucking players playing the game.
Didn't hear of anyone like, you know, playing with her and winning tournaments or whatever. So it's kind of weird. It wasn't like, oh, we jumped on the Marisa bandwagon or anything like that. So I don't know. But Ken, being the top played player, from people who know what they're doing, yes, that makes sense to me. Everyone wants to play Ken because it's goddamn too easy. Okay, it's pretty stupid. All right, The Walking Dead is coming out with a brand new video game. Now, before you say The Walking Dead, that show is fucking super old. No one reads the comics anymore. The zombie craze died 10 years ago. Before you say all of that, because you'd be valid, you'd be correct. This is a new game called Destinies, okay? And if you're not aware, okay, this game is a new choice-driven action-adventure. It is basically reliving the first 4 seasons of The Walking Dead.
I'm sorry about that again. Every time Phil holds up his fingers.
Driven action-adventure. It is basically reliving
He flicked his hair back
the
as
first...
well. He was a quick hair slick and then
I'm
straight
sorry,
in there.
I cannot help but notice this now. So he holds up his hand, he says 4,
Yeah.
he holds up 4, and he's like, wait a second, I better check this to the fucking monitor. Am I right?
It's a play
right.
devil's advocate. I think he maybe is checking his hand is in screen rather than counting the fingers.
And
But
I
even
prefer thinking of it my way. I prefer thinking of it if I'm checking, like, because what happened earlier on when he fucking held up 3, then 4, then 3, then 4.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That shit for before was fucking incredible, you know. So every time I see Phil hold up fingers doing that shit, I just think to myself, he has to check if he's holding up the right number of what he's saying.
Yep.
Of the Walking Dead television show. So right from the beginning, the early seasons, all your favorite characters at the beginning of the show that died within the first 2 seasons, they're all back. You're reliving the original plot lines. But here's the difference. You control the plot. You get to make the decisions. It's not based on the actual outcomes of what happened in the TV show. You will control who lives and who dies.
Isn't that kind of like what the Telltale games were like before with The Walking Dead? I mean, that was basically the whole premise, wasn't it? Where there's multiple different outcomes, you know, like you made a decision and it's like, oh, so-and-so will remember that.
Yeah, but I guess it's more Phil saying that it's based on what you've seen on the TV shows. You've seen this version, so to speak, and now you can kind of play with those events, I guess, and change them possibly.
So it's kind of, so it's almost not a prequel, I guess, if it's fucking starting from the first season, I guess, where all the characters are there.
Yeah, I think from what I briefly saw, it's like you can make like alternate kind of storylines essentially as going against academic TV shows. I think.
It sounds interesting, but I guess Phil will find a way to ruin it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Your actions. That's interesting. It's a what-if scenario where you can actually have like certain characters and not continue and others continue in their place, right? Maybe you can try to get everyone to survive and no one ever dies. Or maybe they all die and there's only one survivor. I guess that's kind of what they're saying is going to happen. Now, keep in mind this game is in development. We don't actually know if this is the truth or not. It could be bullshit in the long term, okay? But there's an interesting premise, correct?
Great news then. Don't know if it's true or whatever.
If anything,
but,
this might get me back into caring about The Walking Dead again. After not having cared about it for the longest time, a game like this might actually interest me. If the promise of being able to change the plot is real. Not one of this bullshit where they're like, oh, guess what? So you get all these choices that'll change the plot, and then it's just the illusion of choice and nothing ever changes. That would piss me off. I wanted to actually have that so that maybe you can replay the game multiple times and each time you get a different outcome. That I would really enjoy. So that's what we're looking at. I don't know if it's really true or not, but it's in development right now. Sadly, there's no real release date or any information yet. This was the first announcement trailer came out for today. If you want to give it a look, it's on YouTube and on the internet. I mean, to me, this is probably the only way they would interest me with The Walking Dead. Like if they said, oh, we're making a new Walking Dead based on the current show, I'd be like, I don't give 2 fucks about that at all. Like, why would I care about that, right? Like, that's just zero interest. But the fact that you can maybe redo the plot of The Walking Dead, that's kind of interesting to me, okay? So there you go. All right, let's continue, shall we?
Yeah, it's like creepy whisper.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, creepy bastard. There we fucking go. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 8 away from a full house, and there's plenty more to go.
Away.
Also, someone sent me something on Twitter. 2 seconds. It's just something for potential use of soundbites. Okay, no way. I'll check it later on. Here's Brian. I've got a couple more soundbite things to add, but I fucking haven't. I keep forgetting to add them. Like D-Dog sent me one as well, and I forgot to fucking add it. But I'll work on it on the downtime. Okay, I'm off tomorrow. I'm off fucking Saturday as well. I'll try and get them all added before the end, before we're back on Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Xbox 360 store is being sunset. What that means is that if you currently own an Xbox 360 console and you were hoping that you would be able to continue to buy digital games off of their marketplace, you were sorely mistaken because this store will be closed soon.
Did he say Xbox 360 store?
Yeah, I think that's the next news story. I think that they're shutting down the 360 store.
Which, I mean, I'd be impressed who's fucking still using that essentially. Or is it a part of like, can you access a 360 store on Xbox One?
Yeah, so you can the games that are backwards compatible, you can still buy and download on Xbox One and Series X. But
I guess
if they're not backwards compatible, then
not for long, essentially, right? Okay.
I don't know. They'll stay, but the ones that are not backwards compatible will essentially be gone. Essentially, when the store shuts down.
That's kind of a shame, you know. You think it would be great to fucking play his older games if it's backwards compatible and keep it there, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, Sony tries to do the same thing, and people rioted, and then they changed their course. So maybe Microsoft do the same thing.
I guess we'll see. We'll see if Phil defends, because Phil's an Xbox fanboy, remember. So let's see how he fucking defends us.
Here's the skinny. You'll still be able to play games that you purchased on the Xbox 360 after July 2024, because July 2024 apparently it's closing, I guess. Multiplayer games will still work after July 2024 as long as the publisher decides that they want to support online servers. There'll be no impact on purchasing or playing backwards compatible titles on other consoles. So if you still want to play Xbox 360 games on Xbox One or Xbox Series X, those are still available. But if you actually own a real Xbox 360 and you've played games on it all these years, you will no longer be able to download and purchase games on it at all. It's going away. So this will be your last chance to get any games you want onto an Xbox 360 or 360 hard drive moving forward. They are going to be completely retired. If you want to play games moving forward, you have to buy the physical discs. And you got to remember something. In a lot of cases, the physical discs aren't even the full games, and you got to hope that the company still supports the game and will patch it and everything for you, right? So there you go. We're 2 generations away from Xbox 360. At this point, I feel like if anyone wanted to play those games, they're likely already playing them on an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X due to the full backwards compatibility. So probably not a big deal, but it is something to know and talk about so that you know that it's coming up, okay? Okay. Continuing on. Starfield is now available for preload on PC and on console. I think PC is around 130 gigs and console's like 100.
I know there's a dumbass random face, but I'm going to ignore it.
It's just too far past it.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it because it's the first show. Fuck the dumbass face.
Yeah.
27 or something like that. So about the same size, no big difference between the two. And the review embargo for Starfield lifts Thursday, August 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific time. All the people who got the early codes are playing the game right now and are going to be putting together their reviews, and they cannot talk about the game until August 31st. So even though they're playing it, there should not be leaks. What are the chances there will not be leaks? Let's be honest here. Let's be really honest. Do you really believe we're going to get through the next week and a half to 2 weeks and there's not going to be any leaks about this game? Honestly, do you really believe that? I don't. I think within 1 week, we're going to have entire segments of the game online. Everyone's going to know the plot. Everyone's going to know the extent of the relationships in the game, the companions, the gameplay. Everyone's going to know everything. They're going to tell you how many planets are interesting. They're going to tell you how much of the game is bullshit.
Obviously, Phil thinks that because he wants to push the idea that there shouldn't be early access.
It's to an extent. I mean, the last few big games which have been early released, they have leaked as well. So Phil's not wrong in that regard. Every time you kind of hear about a big game coming out, there is leaks, like massive amounts of leaks, not shit.
Sometimes, yeah, but it doesn't mean, right, just don't give the game out early at all to anybody. It's just like, it's a bit extreme.
Yeah, I was expecting some YouTuber jealousy here, but I'm not sure who's got the fucking advanced copies. Is it just game journalists, or is it potentially...
It's journalists, I think.
Yeah.
And then YouTuber type people get it on, I think, the 1st of September. They get like the premium edition, so they get it early, sort of thing. So.
Right, okay.
Everyone's going to know the plot. Everyone's going to know the extent of the relationships in the game, the companions, the gameplay. Everyone's going to know everything. They're going to tell you how many planets are interesting. They're going to tell you how much of the game is bullshit. The entire game will be known by next week. That's how it goes. Because these game companies are incredibly stupid, and they still believe that somehow they're not going to leak with these early release codes. They're just moronic. It's always going to happen now moving forward. You're never going to have this feeling of like, oh yeah.
Is he siege mode in there? Was he? I couldn't quite tell.
What
was he just like? Is that like quite see his arms? They're like a bit too low. He's not quite folding, is he? It's close.
No, it wasn't siege mode. No, not yet.
Okay. Never mind.
It's always going to happen now moving forward. You're never going to have this feeling of like, oh yeah, don't worry, trust us because we're all part of the same community, bro. We're totally not going to do that to you. No, I guarantee you. The information about this game will be all over the internet in the next week. Now, I'm going to try to stay away from it. I don't want to spoil myself. I recommend that if any of you are interested in this game to play it or whatever, you do too. But there's a lot of people who can't help themselves. So, not what you can really do. I will do my best to try to isolate myself from the information and not be spoiled. Okay? So there you go.
If there's one thing you can fucking do very well, Phil, is isolate yourself from society.
All right.
On Twitter, though, to be fair, that's his window to the world, so...
Yeah, that's
I struggle with that.
That's a source for game news. How's it meant to cover game news without seeing spoilers for fucking StarCraft?
Exactly.
We've got a game delay, but it's not a bad one. It is Alan Wake 2 was originally scheduled to come out on October 17th. Well, the game developers decided they wanted to delay the game by about a week, so now Alan Wake 2 will come out on October 27th.
Why is that not a bad delay?
So if you give me a second here, I'm going to get my game release schedule.
What? Oh, God, what now?
So I'm just kind of curious, why is this not a bad delay? Why is it good that it's been delayed by a week? Is it only good for him, or is it good for everyone in general?
I mean, I think he means like, because it's like, it's only like whatever 10 days or so it's like not a huge. If you're looking forward to it, it's not much longer to wait. He means. But,
I love how he writes down his fucking dumbass game schedule. And
where's it going?
Have it on your phone, like save a fucking note on your phone or whatever, and have a schedule on there, a calendar or some passion. What the fuck? Look him trot back with his fucking professional style paper.
Okay, so if you take a look at October schedule, here's what's coming out in October. It's insane. Okay.
He's like a journalist. He's like game journalist with a notepad. Yeah. Can you repeat that?
Zoom in, enhance. Has it got bills on there?
No, it's a gaming schedule like that. What you see there is what you fucking get. It's his gaming schedule.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is now coming out October 5th. Detective Pikachu returns October 6th. Forza Motorsport October 10th. Lords of the Fallen October 13th. The Grinch Christmas Adventures also October 13th. Alan Wake 2 is going to be, but it got delayed, so we'll talk about that in a second. Spider-Man, also known as Spider-Man 2, October 20th. Super Mario Bros. Wonder on October 20th. City Skylines 2 October 25th. So now Alan Wake 2 would be October 27th. Oh, by the way, Alone in the Dark comes out October 25th. And the rumor is that Sonic Superstars, although it's not confirmed, will be October 17th. So no exaggeration. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high-profile new releases within a 3-week period in October. Yeah, I'm sure they're all going to get bought and played, right? Right? The thing that gets me now, so they delayed Alan Wake 2 to the 27th, but the other horror game of the month, Alone in the Dark, comes out October 25th. So they actually put themselves into an interesting position where another survival horror game is now going to beat them to the punch. I'm genuinely wondering how that's going to affect things. Now, the other thing is, as you guys know, I always do a Halloween marathon. Since we're going to have not 1 but 2 horror games during that time frame, that means that I could have 2 segments of the Halloween marathon where I play each of the horror games a little bit. I'd be okay for that.
And he makes it all about himself as per usual.
Yeah.
We
Obviously.
can maybe do like 90 minutes of each horror game and then also other horror games thrown in there. But that would be good because there'd be progress in ongoing playthroughs plus other stuff as well. So there you go. I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun, I feel. Okay? So, good stuff, right? It's great stuff. However, will Alan Wake being delayed until the 27th affect it? I don't know. I mean, listen, if they're delaying it and it means that it's going to be a little bit more polished or whatever, I'm all for it. But I mean, realistically, it's a 10-day delay. What can they really do in 10 days? And the question has to really be, what did they delay it for? What was the real reason they delayed it to 10 days, right? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. But hopefully it doesn't kill the game. I don't think it will. But then again, what if Alone in the Dark is really good? Then everyone's going to be playing that, right? Anyway, hey, more horror games around Halloween is always good. I'm not really complaining. I think this will fit into my marathon and everything. It'll work out. So, okay.
Did we get up again? Yeah, there we go. You need a fucking stand-up counter at this rate. If he stands up one more time, I think he needs 3 spaces.
Okay.
That's 4 times.
Oh, and the last piece of gaming news is that a bunch of fucking drama queen idiots all offered me a ton of money yesterday to be on their shows to interview me yet again, despite the fact that I've said publicly a million
Phil, this is not gaming news. This is not you ignoring the drama. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my fucking
First out, yeah, let's have a slow.
Oh,
Is that YouTube jealousy? Not quite. It's not jealous, I guess, because they're like.
We'll give it time. Give it time. But still,
yeah, sure.
Remember, he said he was not going to address the drama and he's going to ignore the drama and just move on from it positively.
Oh god, P-Dog got more stands
Oh
apparently.
my
Jesus.
god. Okay, let's try this again at 1.25 speed and let's
Yeah, slow down a bit.
let's listen for YouTuber jealousy because I think that's the most likely thing to happen.
Yeah.
Here we fucking go.
Okay,
Hold on, even before even all that, hold on.
Oh yeah, but I just thought, yeah, I know what you're going back for. I think.
No, just the hair. I mean, the fucking grand.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
The grand
exactly
peaks,
that.
you know, the fucking.
Jesus.
Look at
Oh,
that.
scar! This is gonna play scar on his head.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's out body obviously, but look at that shit.
Jesus.
That's Barrett Wells calls it a trench. Jesus, that's a good name for the trench. Oh my fucking god! But yeah, I just seen that and I thought, fucking hell. And then he fucking leans back so it's no longer visible.
Yeah.
Oh fucking go. Anyway, let's get this rant over with.
Right.
Okay.
Oh god, another look.
Oh, and the last piece of gaming news is that a bunch of fucking drama queen idiots all offered me a ton of money yesterday to be on their shows to interview me yet again, despite the fact that I've said publicly a million times I'm not interested in being interviewed again, that I don't trust anyone, no one out there is out to get any kind of a true story, all they want is drama for their own personal benefit.
And why in the hell did he fucking unblock Muta for all?
Yeah.
If Muta had not tweeted, I'll give Phil $5,000 for an interview. If the $5,000 is not mentioned, would Phil have fucking publicly said you're unblocked? DM me. Of course not.
100%.
It's just crazy. There's no way Phil would have fucking unblocked the guy, and apparently they had a DM conversation. I don't think I went any further than that, but still, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yet people are still trying to do this every
Oh,
single day.
hang on.
Morons.
So he had
And
a
of course, as
Twitter
usual,
DM conversation with him. He didn't have to email or like have a phone call or anything. Interesting. Okay.
It's fucking mental, it really is.
Personal benefit, yet people are still trying to do this every single day. They're just morons. And of course, as usual, I decline them all. If anything changes in that regard, I will certainly let you guys know, but I certainly don't foresee that changing in the near future. There you go. Okay, so that
Is that an example of YouTuber jealousy?
What did he say? I couldn't.
I mean, he's basically saying there's a bunch of idiots that fucking approached him and all that shit for trying to get an interview from him and all that crap. And him,
Is he jealous though? Is he like saying jealous?
I think he is.
No, he's
I mean,
mocking
you know,
them.
he's always jealous of fucking people that are bigger than him because they're more successful than him.
True. I
Which
guess
means
he's
they
being
have more money.
toxic because
We can't count it, I guess. We can't count it.
was the gaming news segment, everybody. And
Except at the
all
end.
right, we've covered all the topics that I wanted to cover for today. So now what we are going to do is we're going to start with some shout outs. So remember, guys, as I can say, as I've said many times before, I am an individual who strives to put out
What's that?
meaningful and positive content for my audience, okay? I am crowdfunded 100% by you, meaning that is how I make my living, and that is why I am allowed to continue to do this for a living.
But, Phil, that's what I'm saying. It's very fucking toxic, in my opinion, to force that burden onto your entire audience. Especially when there's a fucking variety of other ways you can make fucking money to lessen that burden for them. This is
Yeah,
essentially-
crowdfunded by 5 people.
Yeah, this is essentially a fucking guilt trip towards this fucking audience saying, I Ryan, you guys to fucking support me, so please support me, or I'm fucked. Which is very unfair, especially when you can fucking see Phil rejecting $5,000 offers and $10,000 offers and $50,000 offers from people to do certain fucking interviews. It is bizarre to me, his audience aren't fucking clocking on to thinking, hold on a second, why is Phil not just fucking swallowing his pride here and taking the money to fucking do this and lessen the burden on us, the audience, to fucking make sure he's fucking financially fucking solvent? It's baffling, it really is. Phil will swallow his fucking, won't swallow his pride, and he'll refuse to fucking do this fucking shit. But at the same time, he just puts more pressure on his audience to fucking make sure they need to stump up the money because he refuses to fucking swallow that pride and just fucking take the bag, from someone else. And it's, for fuck's sake, and keep in mind, Phil used to shill all the goddamn time. Before he became too toxic to fucking be associated with any brand whatsoever, he used to shill all the goddamn time.
Okay? It's not because I take on sponsorships and I shill products. It's not because I have partnerships and some kind of a paid advertisement on my stream. It's not because of this or that. It's because of you. Alright? And because of you and your support. That is why
prayer hands? Is that prayer hands right there?
No, it's Mr. Burton's hands, like.
No,
Because
they were together a little bit there, behind the mic.
Of you and
Right there.
Well, I don't know.
He's not praying. He's not like praying for like, the
advertisement on my
help.
stream.
But,
It's not because of this or that. It's because of you.
I'm trying, chat.
All right, and because of you and your support, that is why I am able to continue to make the kind of content that.
Is it really?
He held it together for a couple seconds. To be fair.
Is it really prayer hands?
What do we define prayer hands as? Does he have to be like saying like thank you? Because he's saying thank you now. He's saying because of you guys, I don't have to shill or whatever. So he kind of is saying thank you. Give it to me, Jad.
Fine. It's ticked. Shut up. You're right to the extent. I mean, I do agree with you. And usually it's when he uses it as some sort of thank you. But you did hold it there. And Will is fucking telling his audience, it's thanks to you guys that I can do this, not shit. He is doing it. So yeah, I'll encode it. I'll count it.
Partnerships and some kind of a paid advertisement on my stream. It's not because of this or that. It's because of you. All right, and because of you and your support. That is why I am able to continue to make the kind of content that I love and I feel is valuable. And obviously you feel the same way or else I wouldn't be here, right? So thank you so much for that, all right? Here are the ways you can support my streams and content today. Number one, like the streams, talk with me on the streams for engagement, like the on-demand videos you watch, and leave comments on the videos. I will say this, all right? Engagement has dipped again for on-demand videos. I've noticed this distinctly over the last couple of weeks.
Sorry, talk with him on the streams for engagement. What does it matter? How does that help the stream algorithm if they're just talking to him in chat?
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Keep in mind right here as well, right? Bear this in mind. He fucking stretches his audience so fucking all over the fucking place. First of all, you need tip support's going down. Please make sure you fucking support me in tips. I really need fucking tips to fucking pay my daily shit. But then it's like all the members are going down. So please make sure you fucking you gift memberships or become members, not crap. Because I need to fucking make sure my YouTube payment is fucking good, not shit. And then it's a case of engagement's down, guys. I need to fucking do better in the algorithm to fucking get across more. So please like the streams more and leave the comments more and all that shit. He pulls them in so many different directions all at fucking one time.
Don't forget DSP Reacts as well. You've got to be a member on that as well.
Exactly. So they're stretched thin as fuck, for fuck's sake. It's crazy, man. It's just, you can only pull so much blood from a stone. You really can.
The likes and the comments and everything are down. When we started with GTA 5 a few weeks ago, I saw a spike, and now everything's kind of going back down again. Engagement is key. All right? Seriously, engagement is key on YouTube. So please like the videos and leave comments when you're watching something you're enjoying, even if the comment is as simple as, hey, I just want to say this is for the algorithm to help out DSP Gaming because I like the channel. Boom, you're done. Okay, that would help out a ton, and it's very much appreciated if
so he wants people to artificially give him comments in his videos, even if they don't have anything to fucking say, to try and gain a system.
I have been adding poetry to his comments, to be fair, on a few of his videos. I put some random comments on there.
I mean, the only time I try and encourage comments and my stuff is also for the community post to make sure people are leaving their name, but basically, signing up, to be a potential winner for the bingo, Link to that community post in the description, by the way, in case you're not aware, to potentially win some bingo. But yeah, it should be natural. If people want to leave a comment on things, they'll fucking do it if they want to. If they don't want to leave a comment on your shit, Phil, then there's probably a good reason why. Just be fucking thankful and not leaving negative, toxic comments. In fact, do you think Phil would rather have that, or do you think he'd rather be ignored? Well, imagine he has a bunch of fucking detractors come in and say, "Hey, Phil, this fucking shit is awful. You're fucking garbage, and your smell."
Yeah, that's good engagement, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's something that is engagement. It's comments. You know what I mean? It's literally. I think he'd actually rather have that than just the fucking ignorance. I'll say ignorance, but him being ignored. He would rather be hated than ignored. That is Phil Burnell to a T, I think.
Yeah. Well, on the shorts he did, he had like the comments. You know, he approved like that he comments attacking, having a go at him. So God knows.
Yeah, and then he fucking deleted some shorts.
Mm-hmm.
D-Dog left him a comment apparently in a video and then got blocked. But hey, fucking
Well
go.
done, D-Dog. Godspeed.
You do that on my videos, okay? So let's do that. Like, for example, I'm watching videos that have hundreds of views, and it's got like 2 likes and 1 comment or 0 comments. It's like,
LOL. Jesus Christ.
Was he saying that as an example? Like one of my videos has got what you just said.
That's
Is that right?
normal for you though, because you're a dick. Why the fuck? I mean, why? Who's going to? What's people meant to fucking add to that fucking shitey content you just fucking put up?
Like,
Like Phil, that part 37 of Final Fantasy 16 was so robust and meaningful to me. Thank you.
what you say? So it's got 2 likes, but then like 50 dislikes probably. So there is engagement.
Probably,
you know,
yeah, probably.
we can definitely do better than that. It takes a second of your time. If you're watching the video already, if you could do me that solid, I would really appreciate that. Okay? Meatball Man, if you try to say bullshit like that's a terms of service violation, in fact, I'm just going to ban you now.
Whoa, there.
Meatball Man 43 minutes ago. Hold on.
Yeah.
We know who you are. Hold on, we need to fucking explore.
Yeah.
Allow me to pull up
Terms
Raw
of
Phil.
service
Where's Raw Phil? Oh, hold on, there's a fucking clip right here. Snort Hogan's all over it.
Oh, wow,
this one
fucking
right here. Does it have a chat?
fine.
Does it have a chat? Does it have a chat? It doesn't have a chat.
No, I don't like
How
that.
are we meant to know who? Hold on. Let's just fast forward. I'm making Phil.
Yeah.
Is this Phil and Coke? No.
Oh, you went too quick.
We got to the end. No, the comment was on the screen. Okay, so I just thought I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
So, Raw Phil. And how long
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
are we? Hold on, Raw.
45-ish minutes.
There you are. Geez, a fucking thing. Oh, it's no. Hold on. So he's finished the podcast. Go. We are behind Phil by 44 minutes. So let's go back. Yeah, we're fucking miles behind. Meatball Man.
So thank you so much for that.
That's too slow. Let's speed this some bitch up.
Oh, God, it's so jarring when you go from like 1.5 up to normal.
This frame, Jasper looks like
mad.
a fucking hat.
Yeah, he does. It's not a good thumbnail. And if it saves it, I don't know if it'll save
Yeah.
that thumbnail.
It's
Really well placed.
I know.
Stretch it out, you say?
I might have to go back for that and see. So Meatball Man. Well, there it is. There. He said, isn't that a TOS violation?
I've had enough.
That is what fucking Meatball Man was banned for, because he
What's he
questioned.
saying?
So Phil was doing this segment, right? This begging segment, and Meatball Man had the audacity to wonder, isn't that a TOS violation?
A second of your time, if
second.
you're watching the video already, if you could do me that solid, I would really appreciate that. Okay? Meatball Man, if you try to say bullshit like that's a terms of service violation, in fact, I'm just going to ban you now.
Oh, that's right. That's me. Phil actually told us what he fucking said. So there we go. I don't know. Never fucking.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He's just going to ban him now for
I
suggesting
thought
a term service
yeah,
violation.
I wasn't sure it was being specific with what the TOS was. But yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if that's like a regular fucking member, or a long time member of just some random sock account that was
Yeah,
given
yes.
one randomly because they're in the chat. But yeah, Phil is in full fuck you mode for daring to suggest that Phil was attempting to suggest breaking terms of service.
Now.
All right, get
Because
that thumbnail now then.
I've had enough of drama. No, saying on a video, wow, I want to help out this channel because it's a good channel, is not a terms of service violation.
You're fucking trying to encourage artificial comments on your channel content. That's quite fucking suspect. You know, look, if people want to just let it happen naturally. If you want more comments, of course, then please remind your audience, please don't forget to fucking like the fucking videos and leave comments if you got something you want to say. That's fine. But you're literally telling your audience what to fucking say. You're telling them, even if you want to come along and say, hey, Phil, thanks for the fucking content. It's like, what the fuck? Stop just...
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to say something, they'll fucking say it.
And as a Dutch 36 says, like, if he was about to give him a chance, like said, if you do that, right now you're on your bands, just straight away, just went straight to
my
that.
fucking god. So poor Meatball Man, gone but not forgotten.
Rest in peace.
I
The
know.
thumbnail, don't forget the thumbnail.
Yeah, I know. So thank you, Raw Phil, for having that. So, hold on. When does Jasper jump in his fucking, like, he's up here?
Oh, there we are, right there.
So,
there we go, yeah.
Was it a bit
Back a bit.
there? It wasn't like there. It's like, we need to find the right frame here. This is,
Yeah, back a tiny bit and then just frame it. Yeah, the way Phil was facing. Oh, I think Phil turns his head, I think.
Like, yeah, lures
When he
or something,
turns,
man.
there
It's
we
like,
go.
When does it blend in?
Yeah, it's when he's looking to our right.
When is it most hat-like? When is Jasper most hat-like here?
Oh, maybe it's.
Hold on.
Thank you so much
We'll just go to the start.
for that. Right? Here are the ways you can support my streams and content today. Number
So, like, when
Okay,
does Jasper become a hat?
Never thought I'd do that
Lord.
question today.
Oh, I wonder what the caller says. Oh, hold on. Did I just say Jasper?
Oh yeah. Good docs the address.
I cannot believe that Phil would dox Jasper live in his own podcast. Oh my god,
dear.
poor Jasper.
Jasper's phone number's on that.
If found, please tip. I'm just thinking. No, I know. It's
Or maybe
really,
there.
I'm just thinking, what's the best way of trying to get this here? I don't know. I was like, what's the best frame to use here?
Yeah, when you paused it was about there, maybe. It's like the. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe there. Kind of there. It's kind of blending a little
Yeah,
bit there.
I mean, a couple more frames. Get Phil's dumbass hands away. How about like that? Hold on. I don't know that. That works.
Yeah, definitely that. Yeah.
Mid blink. Okay, here we go. I want to include Jasper as well.
dear.
That's the thing. I want to try and include Jasper as well. Hopefully it'll work with Jasper too.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't blend in the background too much, the black.
I might get confused about, but I want to include Jasper because
Yeah.
Agent 2KJ has done this like solid for so long.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Yeah, at least it's got a nice. Oh yeah, 1%. Someone look at the cost of that collar. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, hold on. So I spent way too long trying to fucking get a good thumbnail there. Let's see, please.
That looks good though.
Please.
It
work.
was good though, to be fair.
Oh, I removed his tail.
No, he's got details. As long as declawed.
Declawed and
dear.
detailed.
Draw one on. Just draw one on for him.
Just like, it's just like a wee stick.
Yes. Oh dear. And give him Jasper's claws back while you're at it.
Oh my god, why did he remove his fucking tail?
It's because of the background, I think. Yeah, it's a bit.
You bastard. That cat deserves a tail.
It's close enough, though.
It's close enough, though. It's almost a whole cat.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just crack on, Ringo. And
Oh dear.
so you kind of here's where he bans.
because I've had enough. I've had enough of drama. No, saying on a video, wow, I want to help out this channel because it's a good channel, is not a terms of service violation. You fucking idiot. And anyone who wants to bring shit up like that will be gone for good. Goodbye, because you're an idiot. And I know who you are, by the way, in your fucking sock account.
Oh, interesting.
This is Phil's new way of fucking coping with fucking people that he thinks are going to be fucking problems for his channel. Anytime someone comes along that Phil thinks is going to be a fucking risk for him or problems for him, he fucking goes into the strange defense mode of, oh, it's a sock account, they're all the same person. He likes to fucking lump them all together.
I know they are.
And it's some sort of strange fucking thing to try and get his audience to think, oh, it's all one person being multiple fucking people, rather than fucking having them think that there's multiple people that would dare to fucking go against DSP and go against him. If Phil fucking tries to lump all these fucking people he's banning into one singular entity, he thinks it's going to be safer for his audience to think, oh, it's not a whole bunch of people after all, it's just one person. It's a very strange form of fucking copying from Phil.
Yeah.
But it's also him potentially admitting to his audience that he knows who every single fucking member is. Yeah, he's basically threatening them. It's a threat for sure.
100% it's a threat. I know who you are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I'm getting BOS1 vibes there, you know, it's like I know where you live.
Yeah, I have your IP, I know, I have your address.
Jesus, man. Eddie B43 says, this is a chat message just because King Chad VCMP is a good channel. Thank you for the engagement, B43.
Well done, Eddie.
I didn't fucking tell you to fucking do it. Such
Work that algorithm.
Well-trained viewer there. I didn't really need to fucking tell him.
No. Want to know what a violation would be? Paying for views. Boosting things such as your prominence in an algorithm artificially.
Who's this aimed at? This is not an LTG kind of.
I assume
here.
so, yeah, because he's got 2,000 viewers or whatever, so it has to be bot.
And should I tick off future jealousy?
I think, it's veiled, but it's definitely, he's referring to clearly LTG, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not asking genuine viewers who are enjoying your content to engage with the content. That is allowed on YouTube, you fucking moron. Okay.
Let's not bingo.
Yep.
We are 6 away from a full house.
Let's continue, shall we? So, please support the content through these engagement methods. If you like the content, I would really, really appreciate that. Okay? Now.
What if they don't like it?
Are we meant to still leave a comment even if we don't fucking like it, Phil?
Exactly, yeah. Just dislike it anyway. Just
Just leave a comment saying, terrible video, just fucking retire.
yeah.
Go work at Walmart, jabroni.
If you want to go above and beyond, there are many ways that you can support the content on this channel as well. As simple as a super chat or a super sticker during a live stream, in which case you'll get a little pop-up animation in the chat and I'll give you a shout out. A membership or a gifted membership. Right now, memberships would be a great time to have them. Why? Because with this special event coming up in a little over a week, members get priority to nominate their favorite moments for this marathon event. But
Point at the fucking text on the screen and do it now.
members get so
Yeah,
many
come on.
benefits, including ignoring the limitations of the chat. You know, you don't have slow mode rules or anything like that. Getting access to all of my emotes, getting a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter, getting your comments highlighted as well when you comment on a video. All of this stuff is available to members. It's great features, and the community absolutely enjoys getting those memberships if someone happens to be generous and gifts them to the community. So today, if you're watching my streams and you're enjoying yourself, please consider becoming a member if you're not, or if you want to help out the community at large and everyone around here, all right, consider actually becoming or gifting some memberships to the community. I'm sure people would really enjoy that, okay? Thank you in advance to anyone who does so. All right. Now, another great way to support this channel is tipping. Tipping is a direct contribution through PayPal, and when you tip, I get those funds right away. I actually get more of a contribution through that than anything else because in other ways,
These fucking devs are gonna fucking need to sell their fucking lungs at this fucking rate just to fucking keep supporting us, idiot.
Not be members, gotta do tips.
Jay's gonna fucking sell his wheelchair and fucking just like, you know. I'm here, Phil. I'm sorry. It's not much, Phil. You know, I fucking downgraded to fucking, you know, square wheels because I had to sell the circle wheels.
Yeah.
At time roll very strangely.
Yeah. How many times has he done this? Has he gone through like, you know, tips, super chats, blah, blah, blah? How many times has he done this? Like hundreds?
Day.
Like every stream.
Count
Exactly.
Count the number of podcasts, right? So you count the number of podcasts and pre-streams that Phil's done. Right? And then you multiply...
A lot of them are deleted, so it's hard to tell now.
So just keep in mind, this is only for the fucking podcasts and all that shit. You count the number of those, okay? And then you count the number of videos as well, which get, you know, gameplay videos as well that day. So every single one of those, and then you add one or two more, and then multiply that by the other days. So per
don't
day,
forget each part of each DSP React, DSP versus the Internet episode, every single part at the start and the end, we got fucking, you can support on that. So that's like 5 right there.
I mean, if you went to Pig Go right now, okay?
Yeah, go on.
And said like, please support our support. Hold on.
Please, yeah, the support. Yeah, I guess that's probably the easiest thing.
The word support. Anyone a guess? Any fucking educated guesses how many results we'll get for the word support? Just educated guess.
Oh god, it's got to be over. It's got to be over 1,000.
1 million.
Surely.
Toxic Cherry just says 1 million. 57,000.
I'm probably doing way global.
So Heather's like 57,000.
2,000.
Darth says over 3,000. Barrett Wells says over 2,000. Talk about my wife says 3,245.
900. Mike.
100k says Eddie. Okay, here we go. Support.
Oh,
Massive delay. 43,767 results for support.
Oh my god. Got a thumbnail in the third one as well.
Keep in mind, this is only results or videos that are still existing online. There's probably a whole bunch of content from back in the fucking day which is not fucking available anymore to fucking get the results for. Support is so high. What about tipping? Any guesses on tipping?
Oh god.
Or tips?
Tipping support. It's gonna be less than that, surely. Yeah.
Tips or tipping? We'll do tipping, right? Tipping, but tipping's actually quite unique to be fair, because it usually just says tips. So
yeah.
Tipping. Let's just see. Let's go for it.
20,000. Yeah, 20,000 Barrett Wells.
5,320 results for tipping. Although tips is probably fucking.
Oh god. It's fucking 6 figures. Oh, okay. Oh dear. And of course they're all on the GTA playthrough videos there. Good.
What about the words please? The please support. 461, so he doesn't say please as much. Jesus.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh fuck. Hold on. I know. Thank you. I'm just fucking random things that I'm fucking searching for. Thank you. This is probably a lot of results actually, because he usually does say thank you, doesn't he, to people that give him money. Massive delay.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I broke the fucking website.
There's a lot of thank yous. It's like Phil saying thank you. I can't be right.
No, it's like it doesn't exist. It's like I broke Pig Go because I broke it. Fucking. It tried to find Phil being polite, and it's like, yeah, right, fucking nice try.
Yeah.
What about this then? Fuck you.
There's still. Oh, that's 6 figures, surely.
Come on, I broke it.
Oh dear.
Oh wait, no,
Oh, dear.
it worked out.
You had it.
90.
Oh, like a strange tree colours. Nice. Shout out.
Oh my god,
Does
man.
it?
There we go.
19,000, Jesus Christ.
Hold on. So 19,000
Unfuck
results.
yourself. Okay, unfuck yourself.
19,415. How many results for fuck you? For thank you even?
Yeah.
No, that's the same result as fuck. No, hold on.
Oh, what?
Oh, I broke it, I think. Hold on.
Oh, you broke an whole site. Forget it. Get out of there quick. Oh, dear.
Refresh the damn thing. And then type in thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Can I beat 19,000? There's like 19,415 for fuck you. Thank you. It really doesn't like. It doesn't like trying to find Phil being polite, does it?
Yeah, right. No, it does not.
It struggles so mad. Hey, fantastic, Mr. Sam's and chat. How you doing, pal? I don't know why.
Hey,
I don't know why I'm down this fucking rabbit hole of just fucking searching Pig Big Go.
Oh, it's fun, yeah. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I was like, we're quite behind, but at the same time, it's funny. Come on, I love this effect. By the way, you move the mouse and the fucking screen moves away.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
so cool.
Yes.
This is we can do this while we wait for fucking all the results of that shit.
We should look at smotters while that's loading, maybe. No, I didn't all night, I don't think.
I give up. It's
Not really needed them.
The website breaks anytime you try and find Phil being polite. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Let's have a quick look at the odds, see how they're doing. Look.
And Miss Much as even Phil wore Jasper as a hat. That's what you missed, fantastic, Mr. Sam.
Yeah, I lost his tail.
And I tried to do a thumbnail for it, and the tail got deleted. Nothing I could do, dude. Bump background developer mechanics. There we go. Anyway, we'll just crack on Bingo. We're in the
Right.
we're in pre-begment. We're in Phil reading out fucking ways for people to support him.
Oh, he looks serious. He means business.
Anyway, yeah, basically the way I see it is everything's good. Well, I do like the fact that people contribute the various different methods. Tipping is a great way to do it because it's more immediate. It helps out in the short term. In the next couple of months, I'll be buying a lot of games, and tips will be helping to alleviate the cost of many of those games. Okay. So please consider tipping, and we have rewards in place for tipping. You'll raise $50. I put on Gunner glasses, $100 a hat, $150 a vest, and the like. So thank you in advance.
That's the
Please
hat.
Guys,
That's rotation.
guys, you cannot make Phil wear a vest today. It is ridiculously fucking hot in Seattle right now. He's practically melting already. If you force him to wear a vest while he's trying to fucking play gameplay while he's fucking playing Street Fighter, you're gonna kill him. Look, think of Phil's health here. Don't fucking give him that much money. He needs to stay cool. He needs to stay fucking hydrated, not. He needs to fucking stay ventilated as well with his shirt. So nah. By all means, we're fucking looking out for Phil's health here. I'm trying to fucking help Phil here. If he puts a vest on, he might fucking really suffer in this heat. So, but by all means, please, I'm thinking of Phil's health here. Don't support him via tips today, because think of his poor health and him struggling in this heat. There
You're
you
a
go.
good man, Jed.
I'm saying that. I know some people would think, why are you trying to help Phil? But hey, I'm fucking just trying to look out for his health here. Okay, so do not give this man tips today. He will suffer in the heat. You know, it's not worth
Hashtag
it.
team health.
There we go.
consider
Seriously, did you just think consider
Yeah.
consider yourself? Why the hell did we fucking go to the same fucking song?
Yeah.
How
Oh,
in the
obvious,
hell
isn't
did
it?
we fucking both immediately fucking go to the same bullshit song from like fucking
I
20
think any
ago?
Brit, any Brit here is consider yourself.
Oh,
And,
for
yeah,
fuck's
consider.
sake.
You think consider yourself.
Consider yourself one of us.
Dent. Yeah.
Preventative care for my cat? Nah. $300+ for a PS5 stick so I can rage quit MK1 and Tekken 8 in like 2 weeks each? Fuck yeah. It'd be for 3 thumbs up, definitely, yeah.
That's one.
Anyway, let's hear Phil say consider one more time.
a vest, and the like. So, thank you in advance. Please consider contributing in some way. That's how I make my living. Now, is there ad revenue on YouTube? Of course there is. One great way you can help out content creators that you enjoy on YouTube is to become a YouTube Premium subscriber. When you watch content on YouTube under a YouTube Premium account, the person who made the content gets credit as if you had watched all the ads on that content. And you
That is only if the content creator has ads enabled on their content to begin with. So,
Well, you know Phil does. He's got fucking a million.
well, exactly.
ads, no problem.
Phil does, yeah. Some people have said before that they've been YouTube Premium members, so that means they're helping me out. And while I appreciate it, I don't get anything for that because I don't have ads in my content. so there we go. So if you're a YouTube Premium member and you're watching this, you're not giving me any extra money, but don't worry, it's not about that.
It's not because
Yeah,
Dad's noble, it's because he uses ad blocker, so just to be clear.
Exactly, I use Origin ad blocker. I don't give anyone any fucking ad revenue whatsoever, detractor or fucking enemy. So there we
Yeah,
go.
no, fair enough. It's consistent.
I basically just say fuck you to everyone that wants to fucking get ad revenue from me. Doesn't matter if it's Phil or if it's fucking someone else. And Tever's now annoyed with us because they got that song in their head. and they only know the first two lines.
You're welcome.
Consider yourself
No worries, Heather.
fucked, whatever.
So that's great. But just so you know, ad revenue ain't great on YouTube. Hasn't been in a long time. That's why we have all these crowdfunding methods. And if you could, I would really appreciate it if you could do some of those things for
Why
me.
bring
if you enjoy
ad
the
revenue's
content.
not good? Why
Fair
bother
enough.
bringing up YouTube Premium, etc.? What's the point? It's not
Fuck
much.
no. Oh,
Why
yeah,
bother?
every fucking little counts. I mean,
Penny.
look at the
Yeah.
tractor tips for him. Like, anytime some detractor gives him fucking money, it all adds up eventually.
Yeah, true. That's true. And he's got
All
fucking
right,
million videos.
let us
so-
now get to shout-outs, all right? And our first shout-out of the day,
God, here we go.
excuse me, sorry for the disgusting belt.
Oh,
I'm really sorry about
Jesus.
that. Whew. Our
Try
first
and
shout-out
use
of the
him.
day is a $29.99 tip from Game Trekker.
Oh, get fucking
Gosh,
ready.
oh.
I'm going right now. 2 times speed activated.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
Let's just fucking turbocharge away through this fucking bullshit rambling.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Game
percentage
Trekker.
unique.
I
Absolutely.
appreciate your ongoing support of all of my Street Fighter streams. Sounds like you didn't get a chance to watch World Tour. He said he really liked World Tour, so I was curious what his thoughts were about World Tour last night, but sadly I guess he didn't watch it yet, because he didn't leave a message with his tip today. I would have liked to hear his take on it.
Oh, there's no message. Fant. Okay, we can go soaring. There is no
Oh,
long
okay.
message this time, so I'll just go to 1.75 then.
Oh my god, we
I thought it was
still
quite a
just
fun
gave
session.
money anyway.
Game Trekker, thank you so very much. A very generous first tip of the day, and I really appreciate that. Okay.
His face when he reads chat
Yeah.
cracks me up. Look at how serious he looks. He's like,
Serious mode. How the fuck saying something now about my fucking shitey hairline? Banned. Okay, so we are 5 snorts away from a free space, and we are 5 burps away from a free space. So we're doing quite
What about
well in that
likes? How are we
regard.
doing?
I don't know. I can't see more likes on my stream. Phil's
Uh,
likes are well. Phil's not got 100 likes before starting recording for gameplay, so Phil hasn't blown bubbles
Yeah,
before.
no.
Yeah. But apparently we're on 91 likes. We're 9 likes away from a free space, so there we go. We could have 3 free spaces today if we're lucky here. You guys are in control of one of them, and we might need them today. We're 6 away from a full house, and I think there's a good bit to go in the podcast
yeah.
because we are behind by 58 minutes. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
91 at the minute, so come on, guys.
Our next contribution of today, a $2 tip from Wumba. I love watching you play as Blanca. He's a fun character to watch. I agree. He is pretty unique compared to a lot of the other players.
Unique. Phil said unique.
Unique!
That's what-
Hooray! Nice. Oh,
long overdue. That's what I
diagonal bingo. Oh no, double bingo actually. Yeah.
Whoa, so Phil's got a big contribution here.
Oh god.
So, yeah. The Samurai.
What's it say?
The Samurai. Thanks for all the years of entertainment, Phil. I'm 28 now, but I've been watching since high school. It's insane how fast the time goes. From
It time goes.
Samurai. Right, $69.99, is that Canadian dollars? CA,
Oh,
I
that's
think so, yeah.
$2 then American, isn't it? So,
Well, okay, it's probably more like, yeah, actually, you're not too far off.
Profit will correct me, I'm sure.
Christ, but yeah, that's a pretty generous contribution for a super chat. And of
Yeah,
course,
that's
Phil's
weird.
going to look at that and go, great, thanks. Anyone else? Eddie says high school means 14 at the youngest, so maybe 2009. There you go. He's a very long time viewer, apparently. His favourite playthrough is the fucking.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain, there we
Heavy
go.
Rain,
Yeah,
yeah.
I loved your playthrough of Heavy Rain back in the day. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Anyway, crack on bingo. Bingo time.
Playstyles in the game. He's kind of a weirdo character, right? He moves all around. He's juggling a lot. You know, he goes for little traps and throws and mix-ups. He's an interesting character for sure. I like him. That's why I like playing with him, and I'm happy to play with him today. So someone named King Sly tips $2 and says,
It'll be a fake. Surely, it's got to be a fake King Sly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
interested in Ultra membership, but I'm curious, what are the features, etc. All right, so here's the deal. Depends on what you're talking about, all right? You're talking
I'll tell you right now, there is no special fucking extra bonus or features for Ultra membership. You don't take my word
what's-
for it. Take
let's have a
DSP's
look.
word for it. You want DSP to fucking tell you what membership, what perks there are for the fucking above, goals?
Hey, Phil here, and I just want to say thanks for
This crap here, listen to this crap.
considering becoming a channel member here on DSP Gaming. I want to talk a little bit to you about the benefits you'll get if you go through with it and actually decide to become a full-fledged member. First of all, if you watch the live streams, you get tons of benefits, including a highlighted name in stream chat, not having to abide by the slow mode rules of stream chat, and instead being able to talk as much as you'd like. You get unlimited access to all of my emotes, which increase every 50 or so more subscribers that I get here on the channel. And you get a cool chat crown badge next to your name to show how long you've been a supporter, By the way, the highlighted name and chat crown badge will also show up on video comments because my video comments have been turned on recently for the first time in many years. So you get that feature both for the live streams and on-demand videos if you're going to talk in either way.
Thank God.
In addition, I do a bi-monthly Q&A show called Ask the King, and people who are channel members get massive priority to get their questions answered on the show.
Ask the King
Last
of what?
but certainly not least, whenever we do a special event, for example, a gaming marathon or maybe a viewer's choice style playthrough, members will get priority to actually be able to nominate and vote on games for those special events. Already, they've gotten a couple fun games into said marathons. Now, you may notice that there's different tiers, standard, super, and ultra supporter. Although those obviously help the channel more, you will not get any added benefits for doing those as of now.
There we go. I didn't even need to tell you guys. Phil Barnell told me for you. There's added fucking tiers, but that's basically for him to get more money from you fucking dentheads that give him more money. There is no extra fucking perks or benefits to being a super supporter or an ultra fucking supporter.
Oh, by the way, Jack, 100 likes on the screen.
Let me just finish pointing out. So, guess who he blames for this? YouTube.
I would love to implement better things in the future, but right now, YouTube's limitations of what you can do with memberships are very strict. I wish I could give you maybe a special emote unlock or whatever, but there's nothing like that right now. Anyway, thank you so very much for considering becoming a channel member and supporting this channel. It really helps with the growth and the ongoing consistency.
Shut the fuck up, you dick. Anyway, there you fucking go. Phil told me for you. There's no extra perks or benefits whatsoever to being like a super supporter or an ultra supporter. So guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. Enough for us to get a free space. So, as well as us having a free space for the Bingo card, we also have the Bubbles animation, which Pixar made for us all to enjoy. So, without further ado, here you go.
Everyone looks forward to one of the all time that I've ever done. All right.
It's nasty every time.
Oh, yo, that smells really, really good. I love it.
So we only need 4 things to happen, right? We're 5 away from a full house, but we have a free space thanks to you guys liking the stream. So there we go. Talk about my wife is asking me to please play the crown soundbite. That's no problem.
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
There you fucking go. I love playing that any chance I fucking get.
Oh, okay. I'll just listen to it on the archive.
Yeah. There we go. So we're technically 4 away because we've got a free space. Now let's hear Phil try and retcon what the fucking super supporters and ultra supporters get that standard supporters don't.
Juggling a lot. You know, he goes for little traps and throws and mix-ups. He's an interesting character for sure. I like him. That's why I like playing with him, and I'm happy to play with him today.
I'll rewind it, just to make sure.
So someone named King Sly tips $2 and says, I'm interested in Ultra membership, but I'm curious, what are the features, etc. All right, so here's the deal. Depends on what you're talking about, all right? If you're talking about an Ultra membership here on DSP Gaming, I will be as transparent and upfront with you as I possibly can be. There's no benefits.
There we go.
At least he's consistent. At least at least didn't make up anything. He was just like, yeah, it's fucking useless, mate, to be honest.
Oh, let me hear that again.
Tips $2 and says, I'm interested in Ultra membership, but I'm curious, what are the features, etc. All right, so here's the deal. Depends on what you're talking about, all right? If you're talking about an Ultra membership here on DSP Gaming, I will be as transparent and upfront with you as I possibly can be. There's no benefits. It's the same benefits as a standard membership. Now, those who are Ultra members here on the channel, you're helping me out a lot more with a higher level of support, but you're not going to get anything extra out of it, okay? I just want to be as honest as I can. I'm not going to lie to you, all right? Now, if you were talking about on my sister channel, DSP Reacts, Ultra members over there get a ton of awesome features, all right? So, allow me to elaborate.
He wasn't if he was curious about what benefits there were on DSP Reacts,
I didn't ask about DSP Reacts,
thank you. And asked the question on there. No, he's on DSP Gaming. He is on DSP Gaming for the fucking gaming content, and he's asking what perks are there on DSP Gaming to be a member of DSP Gaming. And you've answered a question for him, and you still turned that question into some sort of beg segment to try and encourage people to fucking be an ultra supporter member on your fucking shitty Reacts channel.
Yeah, if you're an ultra supporter on DSP Reacts, get your videos skipped first. So that's that's a nice little benefit.
There we go. Yeah, Phil can take priority in skipping your content here. I got you suggest from.
Exactly.
I have a React channel called DSP Reacts. Once a week, I have a show called DSP versus the Internet. That is a show where for 3 hours, I react to clips as submitted by the members of the channel. People who are Ultra members over there get their video watched for sure once a week. So if you're an Ultra member on DSP Reacts, you get 4 videos watched a month. That's a great value. 4 segments of a show.
We didn't look at the promise at that time. He was confident there.
Yeah, there we go. Well done. And you might get 4 videos watched per month. And if you're really lucky, you might watch 1 whole video.
Right? Now, if you're a standard member over there, you still get the ability to nominate clips, but they get thrown into a random select playlist. So everyone's on equal footing. Everyone gets an equal chance to get their clip watched, but it is randomly selected, not guaranteed. It's guaranteed if you're an Ultra member, okay? So, I would say if you are interested in Ultra membership and you're actively looking to get something major out of it, that is the best way to do it. All right? Just being honest, being transparent here. If you're looking to get something out of an Ultra membership on this channel, there's no extra benefits. All right? So, Please know that. If there were good benefits I could offer on this channel, I would do it. I wish that there were better benefits similar to what I used to have offered over on Twitch. I used to be able to offer exclusive emotes and things. They don't offer that here on YouTube. So on that channel, it makes sense. On this channel, only if you want to go above and beyond and support in a higher way. Does that make sense? Outside of that, let me put this.
Phil, if you know that the fucking audience is not gaining anything extra from being an ultra supporter on your DSP
just turn it
channel,
off.
why do you fucking insist on having it as a possible fucking thing? That is such a fucking scummy thing to fucking do. I've always kind of toyed. I've sometimes thought about doing memberships on this channel, and sometimes I have no actual incentive to offer people. I'm not trying to fucking just like downplay myself or anything, but I literally have no way of thinking how I can fucking make memberships work for people that would be different from bingo stuff or whatever, or normal stuff, So and it's one of those things. So it's like, anytime YouTube as well, because I'm every time I go on my YouTube studio, it's like, hey, complete your fucking monetization process and enable memberships on your fucking channel, and I'm like, no, I don't fucking have reason to. But if Phil is actively trying to get people to give him more money for doing nothing, as usual, and it's like he knows there's no benefit to it, and yet he's happy for fucking people to go above and beyond anyway. And it's like,
With his little chipmunk teeth.
And I feel like it's extremely fucking scummy to fucking do that. Like you're charging people more money for no benefit, and all you're fucking doing in return is saying, guys, it would help me more. So what's the fucking point? Oh Jesus Christ, it hurts my head to think about it so much.
This way. If you're an ultra member here, you help me out a lot. But you could equally, for example, become a member yourself and gift 3 more memberships, and that helps 3 more people out. I get the same benefit. Seriously, I want to know the truth. I think I would make more out of the ultra membership. I think I get a bigger cut. I don't care. I would much rather have you support.
It's the same.
Whoa! You don't care. You keep bringing up like tips. You get a better percentage on that than they do on super chats or whatever.
So NB43 clarified, Phil doesn't even get a bigger cut anymore. It used to be a 50, 60, 70 for 1, 2, or 3, but now everything is a 70% cut on YouTube.
Oh, right.
There you go.
And have everyone be happy, and have everyone, have a good time. That's what it's about. It's about the community having a good time on this channel. You understand? That's what I'm all about. So that's what if you ask me, what would you prefer? Should I be an ultra member, or should I give some membership to your community? I say gift them. Help out more people. Have more people enjoy the features of the channel. That's my take.
That wasn't a fucking question, you dumb cunt. He was asking you, what is this difference between being a star supporter and ultra and super? You answered it for the first 5 seconds.
There's none.
The first 10 seconds you answered it. There's no benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now people will say, oh, he's an idiot, he's shooting himself in the foot for saying shit like that. Whatever.
I mean, before I can call you an idiot anyway for a variety of fucking reasons.
Alright, shall we continue? Because now we have a bunch of shout-outs on the YouTube side of stuff. Looks like a lot of memberships were re-upped that I can shout out.
Oh, what's he
Man,
doing?
I got these cleaning cloths. Because my joystick now is nice and clean. I get to clean my phone screen every day.
What about the mic? Do you want to clean that way there?
It's pretty good. It's just a cleaning cloth, Jasper. I'm just wringing it out. It's okay. She was like, whoa, you spun around. There you go. Anyway.
You just wring it out all over the desk. Okay, alright. Some fucking great dead air here.
So, and by the way, I should probably do the same thing with this one too. So, some YouTube side shout-outs. We start off today with, let's see here. Spawn Killer. We have his membership for a whopping 27 months. Thank you, Spawn Killer, for such an ongoing support. He says, I have a 2-part question. Do you remember when you got an offer to go on a TV show and Justin Wong went on it? Yes. It was, Ultimate Gamer? Yes, because there was 2. It was Ultimate Gamer and The Tester. Ultimate Gamer was a more generic show, while The Tester was a Sony-specific show. And I was contacted to go on Ultimate Gamer. They sent me the whole package with all the information and everything, and I read through it. And essentially, didn't really appeal to me, even though, first of all, I don't think you got paid for the show. If I remember correctly, I think it was more like...
That'll be why. It didn't appeal to him then. That'll be exactly why. It didn't really appeal to me. I don't think you got paid for it. It's like, yeah, I wonder why Phil fucking rejected it then. I don't think you got paid for it. Well, there you fucking go. That's exactly why.
They were trying to give you promotion. Honestly, it's been so long ago, I really don't remember. All right? But essentially, when I read the rules, it was kind of like, it was a reality TV show, not really a competition. I mean, it didn't seem like it was going to be serious or interesting, because it just seemed like a bullshit show for nonsensical drama and to get you a little bit of exposure on the internet or whatever. Or I was already one of the bigger gaming YouTubers. I didn't care about exposure on the internet. So I read the whole thing, I thought it was a joke, and I turned it down, and then come to find out they got...
Phil, you're big on the internet, but TV's a completely different fucking marketplace. The internet is one fucking thing, but being on the fucking television in front of a potentially, well, a country, in front of the whole country could have fucking had exposure to you, and not in that way. Not in the way you're thinking of. But Phil,
it's like with Machinima, where you said, said, what do you want to do? And you said, I just want to keep making videos on my channel, and that's it, rather than branch out and...
Phil's successful YouTube days, he was doing well on YouTube, but he was not a household fucking name on YouTube. I didn't know who Phil Burnell was until like 2015 or so.
Yeah, I didn't know until like 2020.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2020.
But I was going to say, like, before that, but just because Phil was doing successful on YouTube does not mean he was a fucking household name. and it's just like, so Phil's like, oh, I'm doing well, why do I need more exposure? But Phil, that's like that small bubble on the internet, and there's far more potential to fucking grow and expand your brand. But apparently they weren't going to fucking pay you, so I was like, nah, not interested, no thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just hear that again just to fucking make sure I'm missing.
So long ago, I really don't remember, all right? But essentially when I read the rules, it was kind of like, it was a reality TV show, not really a competition. I mean, it didn't seem like it was going to be serious or interesting, because it just seemed like a bullshit show for nonsensical drama and to get you a little bit of exposure on the internet or whatever. Or I was already one of the bigger gaming YouTubers. I didn't care about exposure on the internet. So I read the whole thing, I thought it was a joke, and I turned it down, and then come to find out they got Justin Wong. What it was is they were looking for a fighting game player to be on the show, and they offered it to me first, and I turned it down. So then they went out and they got Justin Wong, and he ended up being on the show. There you go. Did it ever air? It was never on TV. It was only an internet-based show.
Oh, right. So it wasn't a television show then? No mind. Fuck me, man. So it was a internet series, I guess, or whatever, then, not a television show. But still, it's more exposure, for fuck's sake. And you turned it down.
It was fun.
I guess they upgraded with Justin Wong. They got someone better for the show.
So, to my knowledge. Anyway. All right, second question. What's going on with YouTube Shorts? I haven't seen new ones in a while. There hasn't really been much going on in a while. If you want to take a look at my YouTube Shorts, there's one Street Fighter 1, there's one GTA 5 one. And then since then, what have I really been doing? I've been playing Chrono Trigger. I mean, what are you going to do in Chrono Trigger as a highlight? Not much.
Way to fucking sell a playthrough for everyone, Phil. Please watch my fucking playthrough of Chrono Trigger. It's such a meaningful fucking playthrough. It's one of my fucking favourite games.
Oh,
By the way, there's zero fucking highlights from the game whatsoever fucking ever to
Yeah,
highlight like
nothing's highlight. No good 30 seconds.
He's really selling the playthrough for me, I must say, by fucking telling me there's no highlights whatsoever for his fucking shorts. Fucking hell.
There's just not
Well,
like
even if there were, he's not going to make it sense.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Kel Ditson for a super chat. He says, I could see you doing memberships by way of giving members access to being on the wheel, as well as funny emojis like Phil's old face, even to you could up the price $50 to $75. The thing is, though, there's definitely regulations about relating monetary prizes towards memberships. I remember in the past looking at this before for bingo stuff, you know what I mean? And at first I was thinking, like, if we done bingo, I could maybe have it so, you know, members had a chance to fucking win money. So it's like me giving back to, if we won a full house in bingo, you know, members who are kind enough to give me money for being a member have a chance to fucking win the prize if we get a full house. But that was actually against terms of service for YouTube, because it's like gambling in a sense almost, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, we might win, we might not win, so it's like, it's a weird thing that way. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to piss off YouTube by fucking trying to suggest that kind of thing. In the end, just to avoid any potential fucking headaches and like red tape or whatever, or shit, you know, or pissing off YouTube, I just decided, you know, I won't do members. But, I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Other fucking people, other detractors, like Raven, for example, and Meerkat, and like that being said, some members, those guys have you know, good ideas and content and that shit for the member. They can do memberships, you know what I mean, but they have something to back up. Me, I don't really have a whole lot of like ideas. Like I'm not. And it's one of those things. I just don't want to fucking offer. Like me personally, I don't want to offer memberships if I have nothing to really give you. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking rip people off. So, yeah. It was a good suggestion, Kyle, and it was something that came across my mind before. But I don't want to. I mean, I just want to make sure I don't piss off YouTube by accidentally fucking stepping on toes and saying, "Hey, you're fucking." You're saying all your members can like win this, you know, bingo thing, which is like, I don't know. I'll keep it as it is, you know what I mean? And it's everyone's got a chance to win. It's not just restricted to members, you know what I mean? So as long as people leave a comment in the fucking community post, which everyone has access to, anyone can fucking win, essentially.
I'm playing Chrono Trigger. I mean, what are you going to do in Chrono Trigger as a highlight? Not much. There's just not a lot going on. There's no new releases. Without new releases or anything, there's not that much to really cover with YouTube Shorts. So I haven't really had ideas. And, you know, sometimes when something happens notable, people will be like, hey, make a short of that. And no one's really done that recently. So, hey, this is a good time, all right, for everyone to be reminded. If you see a moment that you think should be a YouTube short, let me know. I have people who actually are interested in making shorts for me, but I got to tell them what to look for and what to work on. So,
are those people going to get paid for their work, Phil? I wonder if those people have an agreement in place, maybe some sort of written contract for their shorts to fucking get, you know, paid for their work. Unlikely.
So if you guys have, oh, that was a great moment today, let's make a short out of that, let me know, and I will recommend it to them. You know, but for me,
was that a snort?
So if you guys have, oh, that was a great moment today, let's make a short out of that, let me know.
Yeah, I think it's a snort.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To catch up.
4 more to go.
And I will recommend it to them. You know, but for me, I've been looking, you know, listen, I enjoy the chill streams, I enjoy the stuff we're doing. I don't know what would be notable enough that you guys would want to see a short. I'm being honest. So, you know, give me your feedback, okay? Okay. Habib Gaming.
You want fucking feedback? Pay your fucking editors that make shorts here. How's that for feedback?
Re-up this membership. Thank you so much for gaming. It actually looks like they re-upped it genuinely, and I think that counts as a new membership this morning. So I think that we should be up to 506 members then this morning, which is excellent. Thank you. Lucky Gremlin, we have the membership for 2 months. Good morning. Hoping for an awesome Street Fighter 6 content today. Me too. Thank you. Dan the Man, we have the membership for 19 months. Hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan? Good to see you. How are you today? And thank you for all the support. Albert became a member today. Says thanks for the honesty. I'm looking out for us. You're welcome.
I always laugh if like most of these fucking people are the same person, and he's like fucking saying hello to the same person with different aliases.
It would be good.
I find that I think as well, Phil's probably aware of who are the fucking more prominent socks. Because, like, let's be honest, he fucking keeps track of these things and he probably talks to these guys as well. Behind the scenes,
Yeah,
like, all I see is like
Phil
50 of them.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he knows. You can tell what the socks are because they all speak the same. They all learn,
Exactly.
so,
And that's how we know who they are as well, usually to an extent. So there we go.
Listen, as much as people out there are so nasty and say so many horrible things to me, I really am not in this for the money. You have to understand that. If I were in this for the money, I'd be a completely different guy. Really. I had many opportunities.
You see, it's
you
funny.
get Craig on there. Quick.
This is the thing. To an extent, bizarrely, it's like Phil. Obviously, if Phil was in it for the money, he probably would have taken the 50k.
Yeah, true.
50k is a very hard thing to turn down for anyone. I don't think I would have turned that down.
Yeah.
And it's strange.
Isn't it for the begging?
It's like, but Phil, it's like it brings up the question: then how successful is Phil Burnell that he can easily turn down $50,000 from Keemstar? Like, he's coming across every day as some sort of desperate fucking peasant because he really needs your fucking money to help pay his fucking bills. But if you can easily turn down 5k from Muta and 50k from Keemstar and all that shit, is he really fucking desperate? And plus all this shit here, you fucking see WWE Champions spending $500 more spent in this fucking recent event from WWE, from WWE Champions that Phil's been, as a secret fucking, addiction. So how desperate is he really for finances if he's able to fucking splurge on this? Plus the fucking controller, the PlayStation 5 joystick and all that shit, and all that crap. And playing and buying Street Fighter again for $100 fucking a premium edition, everything else. So it's like it's one of those things like maybe Phil is lying to everyone when he's trying to pretend he's really desperate for money right now. Maybe there's more. Who knows?
Opportunities to not be who I am today. Trust me. And I refuse to shell out change or do all the shit that these people want me to do for money. See the community have fun and everyone have a good time. That's what my content's for. Than me make an extra buck. So that's what it's all about around here. Spunkulated did $2 super chat. Says the Ultimate Gamer actually was on Sci-Fi TV. Was it? See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know.
So it was on national television.
Oh.
Sci-Fi
God,
TV is a national television channel, so there we go. The Ultimate Gamer was on national TV, and Phil could have been on national TV to fucking expand his fucking brand. But he chose not to fucking do it because apparently there was no monetary contract involved. Apparently it was not. He wouldn't have paid for it, so he's like, fuck that shit, I'm out. So I'm not going to be a shill. Wait a second, I'm not getting money. I want to be a shill. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just Phil's decisions are fucking strange, but that's what makes him a fucking lolcat, I guess.
Yep.
Know that it was ever aired anywhere. Did anyone even watch it? Because the thing is, when it came out, I heard nothing about it whatsoever. I had to look into it to eventually find out what happened.
Why though? Why would you do that if you're not interested in it? If you weren't interested in it, why look into it?
And I think Justin didn't even make it that far. I think he made it 1 or 2 weeks and he got eliminated almost right away or something like that. Because again, it wasn't about real competitive gamers at all. It was a stupid reality show. So what they wanted to do is they wanted to keep the people on that they thought were more interesting rather than the people who were actually good at gaming. So it was a dumb show. It wasn't a legit competition. All right, my nose is bothering me. Give me a second here.
Oh my god!
There's
I
a
understand
stand-up,
that.
yeah.
Jesus.
He's like a stand-up comic, so he's not funny. He's funny to laugh at, but not with.
What would Phil talk about if he had to do like a 5-minute spot at Comic Con? What do you think? What topics would he talk about? Do you think?
Back in 2009, I worked at a helicopter company.
Yeah, straight away. Wouldn't even say hello or how are you, just be straight in there.
Before he started talking, he'd fucking put down a little jar in front of him saying, please tip.
Yeah. Oh, Dido's another stand-up apparently at some point. Jesus.
Okay.
Was it a sneak snort or a chair creak? I think it was probably a chair creak. I'll probably listen again, hold on.
Listen.
We're actually good at gaming. So it was a dumb show. It wasn't a legit competition. All right, my nose is bothering me. Give me a second here.
That's a chair creak. That's a chair creak for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Much better. I felt like I was going to sneeze horribly. Juan, you guys, are you saying that you had a earthquake? Well, I hope you guys are all right over there in Colombia. Hope everyone's safe.
I predicted an earthquake up in here. Sorry, I couldn't help it. So I heard earthquake and I hear that song all the time. Also, the audacity of Phil to fucking complain about the fucking heat in Washington when, for example, Hawaii, fucking the island of Maui in Hawaii is fucking really like struggling right now for help and people are dying there because of the fucking fires because it's so fucking hot. And then also you got fucking like people in Greece as well and roads fucking burning as well. And he's complaining about like fucking his tiny wee office roasting because he's got all his electronics on. He's like, it's so fucking hot today, guys. Fucking hell. Brian's asking in chat, if Jade ever gets banned and becomes a detractor, would you think he'll say, he see me rolled and he hate and well, I thought Robin Wheels would have done that, but Robin Wheels just kind of stayed away from that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Robin Wheels just rolled his own sort of fucking the universe essentially, and that was it. But yeah, Warren's saying I love Billy Connolly. I don't think he's very active anymore. Billy Connolly's got dementia. So yeah, he's really struggling with. Well, is it Alzheimer's? Isn't it Alzheimer's? I think it is. He's got, you know, or is it Parkinson's? One of the two. Anyway, he's really struggling anyway with his mental faculties. You know, so he is still going to an extent.
Yeah, he's not doing stand up, but he's still doing some.
Yeah, he does art these days. He likes to really do art, you know, and fucking like paint and sort of shit. And they actually had a exhibit before in Glasgow across from the Gallery of Modern Art, which I had a wee look at before. You know what I mean? And they're okay. You know what I mean? But yeah. Billy Connolly in his fucking prime is incredible for sure, you know what I mean? Like, and also Michael Parkinson, very famous British interviewer, died earlier on today. And one of his favourite ever guests was Billy Connolly. And Billy Connolly was on like several times. He was a good friend of the show, but he's one of those guys that when Parkinson done his very final show, he got to pick who he wanted for his very final show. Billy Connolly is one of those guys, you know, and he was on there along with, who else was on there? Fucking, who else was on fucking, I can't even mind who was on that very final show, but it's a great fucking watch show, you know, for Parkinson's final, you know, broadcast show when he was doing it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I covered everything I wanted to talk about today. So if you guys have any topics you'd like to discuss or stuff to ask me, okay, please tag me. Oh, Hobby Gaming says, did you read my member message? There is none. Yeah, Hobby Gaming, there's no member message. It didn't come through. If you want to tell me what your member message is, I'll read it, but it didn't come through. Sorry, it's blank on my screen. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Eyes likes my shirt. Well, thank you, Eyes. I wore this one a few times. It's not one of the comfy, you know, nice shirts I've been wearing now since I changed up my style a little bit on the streams. Not just t-shirts anymore. I like the shirt.
Oh, wait a second. You're talking about his shirt. I have something to play for us.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
There we go.
Life's very comfortable.
No, I can hear it.
William, that's great. I don't care. It's more drama. I don't care about drama. So if everyone in my, you know, drama communities wants to eat each other up and spit each other out, go for it. I want nothing to do with it. I'm not going to deal with that nonsense. So.
Why would it take his hair so much today? It's like,
Well, it's getting longer. And he's hot.
it's like, yeah, that's true. I guess so. It's just like every 2 seconds he's fucking running through it.
Yeah, I got a sound clip for that as well.
Go back to Supercuts and get your
Stop playing
$5
sound clips, Jack. I can't hear them.
I can't help it. I need to play them.
Fair enough.
It said Modern Warfare 3 is coming out in November. Would you buy it? Is that what the member message was? I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I guess it would be more about what you guys want. If you guys really want something, like if you want me to be refreshed with the first-person shooter, if you feel like that would add more to my content and give me more stuff to watch that's entertaining, then I would do it. I'm not going to be doing it for the love of the game, that's for sure. I mean, they just had Modern Warfare 2, and now it's Modern Warfare 3 back-to-back. I mean, zero originality, zero thought, zero effort put into that. Like, zero. Like, they don't care. It's just a fucking way to get your money again. So, I'll leave that ball in your court for you guys to think about and decide, okay?
Zero thought, zero
Well,
effort.
you-
That reminds me of a DSP stream.
If you've got no love for it, why even? Well, just don't at all. No matter how much it's asked of you, just don't. It's not
But,
gonna be
but
good,
people
is
might
it?
give him money to play it. He might
Oh,
get
silly
paid
me,
to
yeah.
play the game. And that is entirely the whole point of DSP gaming.
No, he said it's not about the money though, Jazz. Come on now. Yeah, listen to what he said.
It's always about the money.
Did I forget to put product in my hair? I never put product in my hair. Never. I took a
Dude,
shower and
Italian
washed my hair with the
grease.
usual stuff, you know, shampoo, conditioner, whatever. And
That
that
is natural Italian style grease in that hair.
Yeah.
was it. I don't put any product in my hair to keep it in any position or anything like that.
Just cleaning his joystick for no reason. Okay. Just spit on it. Good. Yeah.
The multiplayer gameplay has changed back to a smoother, fast-paced game, if you say so. Steve from Accounting says he has my old Skyrim playthrough for 2011 in a playlist. He's going to start watching it tonight. Enjoy. Definitely a different time. And I played that on PC at launch, and that game was full of bugs and glitches at launch. I remember it just had a tremendous amount of problems at launch. Like, I remember the dragons wouldn't load. They were big purple blobulous messes. They were disgusting glitches. It was funny, though. But, you know, it was also a little disturbing when it happened, so.
Nope.
I'm excited if I'm playing Sea of Stars. I'm interested in playing Sea of Stars. I can't play it this month. I'm already playing Chrono Trigger and many other games, but I'd like to eventually play Sea of Stars. If you guys want to see it, I'd be down for that. I'm wiping down my joystick with my cleaning cloth to prepare for today's ranked gameplay stream, if you're wondering what I'm doing. What's up, fan of Lovecraft? Good to see you here today. How's it going? How long is today's stream? These streams last till 4 p.m. Pacific time. Gameplay will begin within about half an hour or so, and then we play till around 4 p.m. What's going on, No Sleep Real Vibes? How you doing today? How am I liking the Conba joystick, which I just was cleaning? All right, the buttons I love. The buttons are super duper good. Obviously, I like how it feels. I like the weight of the joystick on my lap, which is way weightier than my other stick. Because of that, it tends to stay in the same position and not really move around. And therefore, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm accidentally trying to block and I'm getting a jump or something like that. Mostly, however, this joystick absolutely is tighter than the joystick on my other one, which was the Hori Fighting Stick Alpha. And because this stick is much tighter.
Sure.
It does feel different. For example, I am having some difficulties doing drive rushes to the right, or at least I was. And also, sometimes I'd be going for a move, and it would give me slightly off direction. So let's say, for example, I wanted to do Blanca Ball, but all of a sudden I would get air Blanca Ball. Well, I didn't jump, so how did I get air Blanca Ball? Well, I guess the joystick thought I was holding up, back, not back. So a few minor things like that, okay? It's not super prominent, but it sucks when you're in the middle of a match, you're about to win, and you get the wrong move, and I am trying to get used to it. I do feel like it's likely me not being used to a tighter joystick, you know, after having played with that fighting stick alpha for almost 2 years. That's probably what it is. Right, coward crouch. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to do like EX ball or EX electricity, and it gives me coward crouch. Now wait a minute. I'm doing a motion from one direction to the other plus 2 buttons. It thinks I press down in 2 buttons, right? Or I'm trying to do quarter circle back in 2 buttons. It thinks I press down in 2 buttons. That's not good. But I think it'll get better. I think as I continue to play with this stick, I'll get used to it more. I'll break it in, so to speak, as well. It's another thing with new joysticks is you need to play with them more to wear them in, and then they actually have better response. So I think it'll get better. Overall, I like the joystick. I do. Spawn Killer did another super chat. Would you replay Star Wars Force Unleashed? I mean, I would, but I don't think anyone wants that. Like, remember, for this month, we had many options of games to play, and I proposed several options. I said, hey, we could go back and play my original playthroughs. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Mercenaries 2, Fable 2, those older games. No one seemed to want those. But then when I started bringing up more retro playthroughs that I've only played once, like GTA 5, people freaked out. Oh my god, yes, we gotta do GTA 5. They voted they wanted it. So that's why we ended up doing GTA 5. You know, also I wanted to do Mario 3. You know, we didn't do that. I wanted to do Mega Man. We didn't do that. What character will I start with in NK1?
Good news, everyone. We have a free space because Phil has snorted 20 times. He's just in his final snort right there. So we have 2 free spaces, and we only need 2 of these things left to happen because we've got 4 left.
Okay.
So if Phil burps
These
4
rounds look
more,
unlikely, I think.
yeah, if it burps 4 more times, we'll have another free space. So yeah, this is good signs. So,
Maybe, yeah.
Fingers crossed we can get there. I'm going to stay at 1.75 speed because Phil's boring.
Beta, I have no idea. Don't know. I'll just grab a random character and try. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's just a beta to kind of mess around and learn basics. It's not really I'm trying to get good at the game or anything, so I'll grab anybody. It doesn't really matter. Yes, you can play other games without that aren't fighting games with the joystick. Of course, they're going to control a lot differently. You don't have dual thumbsticks on that day. Rugal says, I was catching up yesterday. You mentioned you asking a question, but you weren't here. I probably said the wrong name then. Or there was a different Rugal, maybe. Maybe there's another different Rugal. But, no, I knew you weren't here. I knew you weren't here yesterday, Rugal. Usually you're for the fighting game stuff. Celtic Rugal says, I think PS5 pad will be better for Mortal Kombat. It's easier to get a clean back forward input than on a stick. Do you think so? I don't think so. I think it's easier back forward. It's easier on a joystick, I would think. You go, it's just easy tap to do, as opposed to rolling your thumb back forward. You just go to do. It's an easy flick of the wrist. I think a flick of the wrist is easier than an actual double movement of the thumb. But maybe it's different for different people. I don't know. Will I try the other joystick top at the combo fight stick? I mean, I could. I'm used to the ball top. I mean, maybe I would try the other one. I don't really see a desire to yet, but maybe I would. I don't know. What's the next game I'm looking forward to on the mini PC? Right now, it's not a concern because we're going to be so busy with all these new releases coming out. I'm not going to have time to be doing stuff on the mini PC. But, you know, one thing everyone has asked me for years and years is Fightcade. Would I play Fightcade and play with people who are playing retro fighting games constantly?
Goals well spent then.
And now I have a good joystick that will work with that PC. And the answer is I would love to try it. I know I'm going to lose constantly. You have to understand people who've been playing Fightcade are literally playing this shit non-stop and never, like, stop playing. They've been playing this shit online for like 20 years, right? And for me, it's like I play casually every couple of weeks or whatever, you know, when I was playing it on console. So these people are fucking tryhards, but, you know, they've probably been going crazy.
These fucking excuses already. The excuses are coming out straight away. I can't hang with these guys. They've been playing non-stop every single day of their fucking waking minute of their lives for the last 20 years. I only play casually. Remember I was 4th place at Evil Guys in 2005? Or was it 6? When was that 4th place Evil again? I never remember the fucking year. I mean, it actually might have been 2004. No, surely not. Fuck, it doesn't matter. Phil, though, you take fighting games, especially Street Fighter, very fucking seriously. It is one of the fucking things you're most proud of in your pathetic, miserable wee life. The #1 ranked American that year at Evil.
Fightcade. I bet they're going to be like, whipping my ass until I eventually get enough experience of playing on there to learn what's going on and kind of adjust. But I'd be down for Fightcade. I have to play random old school fighting games. But outside of that, I don't know what that would be next. I have no clue.
Eddie says it best. He only plays Street Fighter casually. That's why he's doing like 12 hours of Street Fighter 6 every week. Not only that, he's fucking abandoning community nights so he can fucking make sure he stays fucking finely tuned for ranked online gameplay. Fuck you audience, fuck you fans, fuck you members. I'm going to fucking do away with community nights so I can focus on not being as shit at the game instead, online.
And I bought a second copy and a whole new joystick just to play it with.
It's so weird, it really is, man. You did not need to get it on the fucking play. Why? It's cross-platform. And it's so dumb. And he's trying to justify it, but he's not been able to.
Well, I say it's for like Mortal Kombat because that won't have cross-platform straight away. So it's like
his rationale at the time was, well, I need to get used to a new joystick. And all the fucking professional fighting players, all the fighting game players are mainly on PlayStation 5, which is not true by the way. Most fighting game players are on PC, but the most popular console is PlayStation 5 and then Xbox. So Phil's logic was he wants to get used to the fucking controller, essentially, for PlayStation. Which is why I got Street Fighter for that as well. It's just so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jasper. No bod test for you.
A guitarist in Egypt, the new Giles theme, and played this for you on guitar, JDTV. Well, that's remarkable. There you go. No, I've never ridden on an ox willow.
Even Phil knows his.
By the way, I finally shaved. After this crazy long week, I finally shaved this
Well, I
morning.
didn't care. Nobody fucking noticed. Nobody fucking cared. It's a shame the fucking razor didn't fucking slip and hurt you.
So now my face is nice and smooth, and I feel nice and refreshed. Let me tell you guys. Again, you guys say, why don't you grow out a beard? You saw how long my beard was getting after over a week not shaving? My whole face yesterday got itchy. The whole face. I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. I couldn't stand
Who
it.
cares? I've not fucking shaved in ages. Like, see if you can listen to this shit. I'm going to try and rub my fucking beard right now. I'm not sure if that's even getting picked up at all somehow, but I'm trying to.
Not quite.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah, I've got like a big thing. You know, I've not shaved in like a month or something. You know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So nothing. That's fine for you. I mean, for me, I'd say like every 2 days. Longest I've gone without shaving is like 4 days.
Well,
I hate the way it feels.
Sometimes
so.
I stay on top of it, and sometimes I'm just a lazy bastard with it, and I just fucking let that bastard grow out. So yeah, what I like doing is I like fucking letting it grow, and then I get like a Turkish hot towel shave. You know, we go to the barber.
Oh, yeah, nice.
My barber nearby is like a Turkish barber, so they offer the whole thing when they do your haircut and all that shit, and they also give you a hot towel shave, which is just the dog's bollocks. I can highly recommend getting that if you ever have a chance to. It's fucking dynamite. So I'll get that done before I go on holiday anyway, that's for sure.
Nice.
And it. Now finally this morning I shaved. I was like, oh, relief, sweet relief.
I don't know. The camera wobbled.
Long, I will pray for you. Since it's 105 degrees where he is and his air conditioner broke. Yeah, you're in trouble. When you get cold water or whatever, go for it, get some ice, you know, do what you need to do, man. Alright, I'll see you later, JDTV. How long is Chrono Trigger? Ask No Sleep Real Vibes. I don't know. I don't remember. It's not an incredibly lengthy RPG, but at the same time, it's not short. So I'm not sure.
Dead
Sit
air.
still, Phil. Fucking hell. Like, just swinging, right?
Dead air.
What are you looking at? What is he
That's
doing?
not classical noise and decoration. What are you doing
Jasper's
in the
making noise in the closet.
Oh, okay.
crawling around in there? Oh my god, did I ever smoke weed? Yes, when I was in high school, I smoked weed. College was the last time I smoked weed. It's been that long. I just received a
Isn't that an answer that's been changed so much over the years?
Oh, probably. God
Like
knows. I don't even know.
sometimes he's denied he's ever done it, and then sometimes he's like, yeah, I used to when I was younger.
Depends how cool he's feeling. He's like, oh yeah, I
Yeah,
tried it.
it's
Yeah,
bizarre.
that's-
Fucking stoner.
smoke weed. Yes, when I was in high school, I smoked weed. College was the last time I smoked weed. It's been that long. I just received a $10 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you so much, Dan the Man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for your support.
No message?
Apparently
Nice
not.
animation. And let's get you up on the leaderboard. Thank you so much, Dan the Man. Okay. What's up, X-Shooter? How's it going?
Quick, he's getting
God,
tired. Give him more money. Eddie B.
Well, that
43 said,
$10 thing is so shit as well.
Yeah.
Just like him just dancing his fucking vest and
the
bend
animations
hat.
are awful, but hey,
Jesus.
you get what you pay for, I guess. Eddie B43 says, Phil smoked weed, guys. That's why his only weed story is a South Park shitting and barking story. Actually, you ever heard that
Oh,
story
yeah.
from Phil? Yeah, it's an obvious South Park reference, so yeah. Anyone that's heard Phil say it is like, yeah, we saw an episode. Yeah, it's a worldwide show, Phil. That's not a very unique story to tell. Nice attempt at plagiarism there, but we're all very familiar with that episode pretty much.
Any other questions, guys, or shall we get ready to start? I'm down for starting a little earlier. If you guys want to
Fine.
jump in this Blanca a little earlier, I'm okay with that. Unless you guys got more questions.
How far away from Phil no, the podcast goes on for another.
Danny the DK says, a YouTuber I Show Speed exposed himself on stream yesterday on accident. Well, that's awful. What a horrible thing. I couldn't imagine having something like that possibly happen to you. I mean, that would be like career-ending and crippling, and there's no way you would ever recover from that.
Cat's crying, Phil. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk about outside drama and our detractors, Phil. Also, I'm not a big fucking fan of iShow Speed, but it was a complete fucking accident, obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
I
anyone
heard
saw it,
vaguely.
yeah, if anyone fucking saw it, it's clearly a fucking accident, but that's what you get when you fucking do streams in your boxer shorts, so for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, you know, he'll face some problems, I guess. He'll face some issues, but he'll be fine, probably, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
It's not as if he's fucking done it on purpose. There's no way. There's no way it was on purpose, so fuck
Exactly.
it.
So I really feel for the guy, and I hope that, you know, I wish him the best in his future endeavors, right? Exactly.
There you go.
No, did he really, like, show himself? Like, for me, my ridiculous accident was just me showing my O-face. No sound, nothing. It was blurry as fuck. It wasn't that big of a deal. But if this guy actually showed...
No, Phil. You doing what you did was an incredibly hilarious, viral fucking popularity thing, which is why you're fucking known on the internet. People don't know Phil Burnell. The average person won't know who Phil Burnell is, but we show a picture of your O-face, they'll go, oh, it's a guy. You are known for that, Phil. You are known mainly for that incident. IShowSpeed, this won't be his legacy. This won't be his fucking defining legacy moment. It'll be embarrassing for him, sure. But nah, it's like, you fucking saw, it's like, you know, I don't want to fucking say, I'm not going to show people, but in case people haven't seen what fucking happened, I think he was playing some game, right? And he was freaking out at the game. Like I think he lost a fucking level in a game or something, you know? And he stood up, and he just randomly started, like, thrusting his hips in the general direction of, like, the fucking game, as if, like, you know, I didn't necessarily hear it, I seen it but I didn't hear it. But imagine he's fucking being, you know, condescending towards the game, like, fuck you in the game. But then, while he's fucking randomly, so he stood up, so you can only see, like, you know, that area, essentially, and he's still wearing boxers, but because it's boxers, you know, and he's fucking moving very vigorously, something pops out, and then he has a kind of look of horror in his face, like, oh shit. So yeah, yeah, it's one of those things.
He should dress smarter like Phil for streams, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil would never wear jammy bottoms or anything like that.
Yeah, there's other jammies have been retired because they got mocked so long for it.
Showed himself on camera, that's a little different. That's actually like exposure where he get in big trouble.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money,
Oh, no way.
money, yeah, yeah.
There's no way.
Money, money.
So thank you very much to Black Major. Super chat, by the way, Black Major, hope your hospital stuff is going well. One more day to go, pal. One more day to go.
Hey, it's Black Mage.
So yeah, Black Major saying, Sir Moist immediately brought up Phil's tiny pigtail in his video about iShow. Meet yesterday. You are kidding me on. I am so tempted to fucking try and find this. Hold on. First of all, otters.
They're
They're getting fed. They're getting fed. It's feeding time for the otters.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. They're on their back and the food gets thrown in their fucking
Yeah, that
belly.
one's proper chopped in, that one.
That's not a good throw. You suck at this fucking job. You. The wee roly poly. There we go.
Oh.
Otters.
Not really needed them that much today.
I
It's
know,
been quite
I know.
a chill stream for the most part.
They're so cute, I know, but I want to try and find this Moist clip. What do I do? Come on. I don't look away from the otters because they're so cute.
Yeah. But just click away, Jazz. Click on new tab.
No. There we go.
You can do it.
Right,
There you go.
hold on. So Moist Critical, okay? Sir Moist Critical apparently referenced DSP.
Moist.
Hold on, let me see. So there's a clip here.
Yeah, I know.
So hold on. I've got the video up here, right? Is there a transcript available? Is there a transcript available? So there is.
Oh, nice. Good.
So let's just search for
DSP or
DSP.
Phil.
Here we go.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay, nice.
So let's just play it from like here. We'll just play it from like a 3-minute mark, I guess.
And nuts that hang real low and just bounce around chaotically. So if they're not supported by underpants, those bastards will just be swinging around like they're playing a game of tetherball with each other. My testicles will just be going hog wild down there, and it doesn't feel great. So I couldn't even imagine myself like jumping around and being active without undergarments on. I would injure myself very quickly. Now, of course, when it comes to on-stream wiener moments, the great dark side Phil always comes up because his entire cock out on screen for a moment. He flashed the entire screen. So it's definitely more extreme than the dark side Phil event. And the whole
Phil's one was of a sexual nature. IShowSpeed's was not. So I think I would disagree with the context of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what else he says about it just very quickly.
thing has obviously led to a lot of discussion around like what's going to happen next, because clearly this is a violation of rules, but it also appears like it was an accident. So how harsh is the punishment going to be?
It's a good question, but there you go. That's what Moist Critical had to say about DSP. I love how DSP got brought up with it all. Is Sir Moist going to stay as Sir? Is he going to stay as Sir? Will he get de-knighted?
I might have to email Phil, I think, and say, I saw Moist Critical talking about
Jesus,
man.
man, can't
that gets thing.
Thank you, Black Mage, for letting us know Sir Moist
Yeah, nice
Critical had said, actually mentioned Phil in reference, and that's fucking fantastic, guy. But,
Well, I do that now, actually. Email him.
big up to Black Mage for letting me know about it. I'm so glad I fucking saw that.
Wasn't that big of a deal. But if this guy actually showed himself on camera, that's a little different. That's actually like exposure where he get in big trouble.
Yeah, but Phil, so you fucking knowingly, you didn't know you were alive, but you were intentionally wanking. It's like, it's not, oops, I've accidentally started masturbating and I can't stop. No, you had to, right before the stream as well. It's such a strange time to fucking do it and all. Oh my god, so yeah, I think Phil's one was more serious than it, in terms of the context of it. ISO Speed was literally just fucking, bouncing about. They're a very energetic person, ISO Speed, right? They're very quite extreme with their energy and their reactions. And yeah, they will get a punishment and they will deserve a punishment, but it shouldn't be a serious one because they weren't trying to, I'll say, fucking, it was a complete fucking, freak accident. So, Nebra's asking, team load or no load? Load. I've seen most people have seen the short version of the incident where it looks like Phil comes back very quickly. And I can't mind who's got the full length version. There's a full length, like 20 odd minute version of the video on YouTube. Phil is actually away a while. It feels very weird talking about this because it's like, why? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. No, Phil was actually away from his stream after he finished for a good few minutes. And
so when was that video? Sorry, that most critical video. Was that yesterday?
The voice video I think was yesterday. Yeah. Well, it happened within the last 24 hours. So yeah.
Cool.
But
I'm emailing Phil.
Anyway, let's just crack on with bingo. Still got bingo to play.
Oh no! Yes, his full dong. Oh no! That's way worse than mine.
Not really, Phil, in my opinion, but whatever.
That's way worse. How did that happen? How did that happen? Did his pants fall off or something? Did his pants get pulled down by something? What happened? That's terrible.
Remember, Phil's not about drama. He doesn't care about drama and over the tractor's not shit. But he seems to really be enjoying the suffering of fucking ISO Speed right now.
Yeah.
It popped out of his boxers. He was thrusting and humping the air to the duck from Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's what it was. So yeah, he got killed by a duck at Five Nights at Freddy's, and his fucking reaction was to fucking hump aggressively in its general direction. But the idiot was wearing fucking boxers, so yeah, it popped it.
Yeah. Oh no. Alright, so that's funny, Phil, really? Okay. Fuck it, hell. What's he doing?
Wow. Does that make me feel better about what happened to me? Again, the thing that happened to me wasn't bad. It was me making an O-face in a blurry camera with no audio. You didn't see anything. You didn't even know what I was looking at. It was just...
Well, Moist says as well it's one of the most incredibly viral clips of something like happening on the internet. Now Moist has dealt with a lot... Moist is a big, massive YouTuber, right? Undeniably. He's pretty much a household name on YouTube. He's a huge fucking YouTube star. And even he thinks that what you did was such an iconic internet moment. Will people fucking have ISO Speed's moment up at the same kind of category as you? No, not really. This is something that ISO Speed will not live down, really. Although, to be fair, I don't think he's got a lot to be ashamed about either. He seemed... Well, it's embarrassing that happened to him. He seemed to be doing a lot better than Phil in that area.
Stupid. It was funny, but it was just stupid. This guy, if he actually showed his junk off, that's way worse, and that's sad, because obviously it was a mistake. He didn't mean to do it. It was a complete legit accident. That's really unfortunate. Hopefully he recovers from it, and it's not a huge deal. Because again, here's the deal. If it was an accident, he didn't mean to do it. It was a genuine silly thing that happened, a wardrobe malfunction, I think they would call it, then the guy should not be penalized for it, okay? If it's a legit accident, it was not intentional, come on. If it was a publicity stunt, that's something different. But if this guy was a legit oops moment, holy shit, then he shouldn't be held accountable for it.
Money, yeah, yeah.
There's no fucking way. Hold on.
Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Black Mage for the super chat. It says, Phil is excited to go look at his BBC. He just checked the data while holding his hands. Check the bottom right.
Well, the British Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah, sure. Not Big Black Cock, but yeah, sure. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, sure. But, when did Phil... That's when he saw it. Phil's face when he saw it. I was like, wow. How is it even bigger than mine when he's not even hard yet? Fucking hell. It's just ridiculous. Phil, I don't know. If Phil's... Who knows? Who knows if Phil's going to catch it or watch it or whatever. I mean, you're claiming he's checked the data while holding his hands. Like, where? Here? Here? Do you mean like here? When did he hold his hands? Was it here?
I'm down to start a little earlier if you guys want me to jump in this Blanca a little earlier.
No, that's him taking a drink, isn't it?
Okay with that. Unless you guys got more questions.
That was him taking a drink.
And you? I mean, that would be like career ending and crippling, and there's no way you would ever recover from that. So I really feel for the guy.
So when did he check the data? Not there. Or do you mean hold his head? Do you mean like holding his head rather than holding his hands? Check bottom right. Run about this area, do you think?
His pants get
When he's on the bottom of the screen.
pulled down by something? What happened? That's terrible.
So
So,
he
round
leans
about
forward, I
here.
guess.
It popped out of his
And he does
boxers.
his
He
fake
was
laugh.
thrusting and humping the air to the
There we
dunk
go.
from Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, no. Wow. Does that make me feel better about what happened to me? Again, the thing
I mean, I can't tell if you're like seeing or watching it or just reading his chat at that time, but who knows? It's something Phil would probably enjoy seeing anyway, knowing him.
that happened to me wasn't bad. It was me making an O-face in a blurry camera with no audio. You didn't see anything. You didn't even know what I was looking at. It was just stupid. It was funny, but it was just stupid. This guy, if he actually showed his junk off, that's...
To me, Black Mage is inconclusive, you know. But I mean, if you can see it, then cool. But I can't tell. To me, it's like looking at his own chat and reading what I said to him. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't see. I can't tell. But you could be right. You could be true.
way worse, and that's sad because obviously it was a mistake. He didn't mean to do it. It was a complete legit accident. That's really unfortunate. Hopefully he recovers from it and it's not a huge deal. Because again, here's the deal. If it was an accident, he didn't mean to do it. It was a genuine silly thing that happened, a wardrobe malfunction, I think they would call it, then the guy should not be penalized for it, okay? If it's a legit
No, he should still face some consequences, you know. He has turned up to his stream in boxers and he fucking thrusted with a webcam in that general direction. He done something dumb and he does deserve some sort of punishment. I'm not saying he should be fucking banned or anything, or fucking, just a wee temporary fucking thing just because of, you done something dumb. You know, you brought a lot of attention to it. I'm not even sure if it's fucking true, but apparently he's now signed some kick deal. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but keep in mind, he is a big time fucking content creator now with streaming antics. He'll have options and he'll have possibilities. I mean, if YouTube do fucking clamp down on what he did, was it on YouTube? Was he streaming on YouTube at the time? I'm not entirely sure. Who cares? The point is, he'll be fine. He'll do well for himself. He'll be fine.
accident, he didn't, it was not intentional. Come on. If it was a publicity stunt, that's something different. But if this guy was a legit oops moment, holy shit, then he shouldn't be held accountable for it. I said penalized, that's correct. I said that. No penalization needed for that mistake. Give the guy a pass. I give the guy a pass. Why is there a new Call of Duty game this year? Greed. Greed. There's no other reason. Greed. They want more money.
Silver no.
Yeah, again, I mean, this guy, like, how many times people danced around on camera and nothing happens? And this guy's the one guy where sadly something stupid happens, right? I mean, I don't know about thrusting to a duck from Five Nights at Freddy's. That's kind of stupid. But, I mean, to each their own. If his audience likes that kind of nonsense, then go for it. But, you know, it just sucks that if this guy legit had a wardrobe malfunction, it wasn't like he was intending to do it. He wasn't doing anything intentionally sexual. Something was a joke, right?
Burp there.
It was supposed to be an expansion? What, when he was thrusting at the duck, it was supposed to be an expansion? Oh, an expansion? Wait, oh, you're talking about Call of Duty. Oh, I got the two confused. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I gotta get my stories straight. You guys are confusing me here. Got it. These DLCs keep getting bigger and bigger. Stop it. Stop it with these puns. Stop it with these puns right now. Peripheral Panhandler says, isn't 5K filled with cheaters who use macros? Yes. Why would you ever play with them? Because it's the only way to play classic fighting games in a legit manner to have comp, you know, and I've never been able to do it before because I didn't have a manner to do it on PC. As you know, it's dead now on console. I have no way to play against people on console of any legit manner. Like, good luck playing 30th Anniversary Collection, the lag fest, it's a waste of time. So it's either you put up with these fucking try-hard cheaters, or you don't play at all. So take your pick.
Every single person that crushes him at Fight Kid is going to he's going to accuse him of being a cheater. You macro abusing fucking piece of shit.
Is he burping there when he turns away?
I can.
Or is it just, like,
I'll rewind.
craning his neck?
I don't think he did, but I'll rewind it anyway.
So it's either you put up with these fucking try-hard cheaters, or you don't play at all.
Is he? I can't quite
Take your
tell
pick.
if he's
Pick
just
poison,
like.
I guess, right?
Nah, no, but
Mostly stretch his neck, I think.
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah. We've got 3 more up to go for a free space. Keep in mind we have 2 free spaces already, so we have 2 free spaces already, which means we only need 2 more things to happen right now.
Did I ever qualify for SBO? No, there was one year that I tried and I was 1 round away. It was John Rambo who actually defeated me and went to SBO and I did not.
Lol, I completely forgot about that.
Game Master, we already talked about this. You must have come in late. I already said if people want to see me play the new Call of Duty, I'll consider it. I'm not gung-ho buying it. I know it's
Oh,
just
he came in
expensive,
late.
rip off.
Play the
Everyone knows
intro.
it's
Play the intro again. Stop. Like that's
Yeah,
again.
exactly. How dare that bastard come in fucking late? How dare they have a fucking life outside of your fucking schedule?
been reported everywhere. So it's just if you guys feel like you really want to see me do some kind of first-person shooter gameplay, I'll consider it. But I'm not going crazy for it or anything, okay? You predict a 30-win streak from me today? I don't predict a 30-win streak today. No way. Absolutely not. See me in Japan would have been sick? I don't know. Here's another thing you gotta understand. Back then, my back was still fucked up. I had a really bad back injury over a decade ago, and that's when that was. So that trip to Japan might have been pretty rough. debilitating even, you know? Even just sitting on a plane for that long, I don't know if I would have been able to make it. You know, today I'm much better. But back
What do you mean, hold on, not able to make it? What do you think, I would have died? My back, dead.
Oh, didn't he die in that car accident? You know, his dad back. So,
Oh
you know,
my
yeah.
fucking god, and that car accident was your fucking fault, Phil. Your mother went to hospital and said, I told you not to drive on the highway. And Phil was like, I'll fucking have it with you guys. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. And it's
Man,
finally,
my hair was in my eyes because the way you combed it.
it was fucking... He hates his mother so much, and yet, you know, he calls his own wife mum.
then it was really bad. I had numbness, pain, shooting constantly, couldn't really walk that much. It wasn't very good.
But then the Seattle Air cured his bad back. The back deherniated thanks to a miracle of Seattle Air.
Did I mind the MJ missions in Spider-Man? I hope there's another new one. I didn't mind them. They weren't great, but they weren't horrible either. I thought they were just passable because they wanted variety of gameplay in there, but they weren't amazing or anything, but I didn't like absolutely like crap all over them. I did think they felt a little out of place in some cases, but you get through them, you get back to the main game. No, I'm no interest in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. My Game Pass is coming out this week, or did come out this week, and I don't have time for it, so no. Do I prefer Peter or Miles? I don't prefer anything. They're both different characters, and they're interesting to see them both have Spider-Man powers. You don't have to prefer one over the other. It's ridiculous. Do you prefer chocolate or peanut butter? I don't. They're both good. Right?
Right, Jesus. Oh, no.
All right, I think we've wound down here. I think we've wound down, so I think it's time to end the show. I want to say thank you all. And great podcast today. We got a lot out of the way. We got MK1 beta downloaded. We got the new schedule update. That's a positive schedule update, right? We got a lot of good stuff going on. Thanks for watching the show, everyone. And I'm excited for my final Blanca gameplay of the week. I'm excited to chill with you tonight in Chrono Trigger. And I'm excited to come back on Saturday. Excuse me. The MK1 beta. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you then. Peace out, my friends. Be safe. All right, guys, I do need to take a short break because nature calls. It actually kind of hit me here near the end of the podcast. I was like, ooh, well, at least I'll get it out of the way, and that way we won't have any interruption later. So let's take about a 5 to 10 minute break tops. I am going to run some ads. I'm not going to be here. I might as well. When I come back, we jump right into great gameplay. Okay, guys, thanks. I'll be right back.
12:33 is when he left. I'll just mute his stream before I fucking play hear his fucking music. When will he return? He says 5 to 10 minutes. Well, actually, it might have been right.
Oh. No, yeah,
it was
no,
about 10 minutes. Okay, fair play. It's about 10 minutes then.
Okay. There's pause are quick.
Oh, it's paused. That's why it's paused. Give me a second. I was wondering what I was like, waiting for a sound. Fuck off. Hold on.
Oof.
Wait for it. He's back in a second, so I can't go too far.
Here,
There you go.
guys, I just walked into the cutest thing.
Here we go. We're back.
Guys, I just walked into the cutest thing. I walked into the office, and Jasper was sitting here in the chair, but the chair had spun around, and he was just looking around like this as the chair's like there, like he had jumped in, and it must have like spun in place. That was funny. He's just sitting there, he's like, oh, can I stream?
Mind the phone, Phil,
Is it time
for that
I'd
day.
like to play some Street Fighter.
Can you imagine a cat jumping in a warm chair?
That's
Wow.
mad.
Wow. I mean, and just to think, we couldn't see it because Phil was forced to run ads. But at least Phil was able to tell us about it so we can fucking visualise it for ourselves. Please explain in more detail, Phil. Please explain to Super Blind Man what it was like when the chair spun round and Jasper was sitting in it, looking around. Thank you.
Cute. All right.
That's why it's worth 2K.
All right. I see. Sambuca says he was supervising the MK1 download for me. Very nice. I think it actually finished. So we should be good to go for Saturday. Okay. Let's get set up. Let's get started, everybody. Let's begin. Everything nice and good to go here. Blanca time. Remember, Blanca is 5-star platinum, but we're pretty close to diamond. So within a few, sets here, we should be able to reach diamond. And then after that, onward and upward, right? The grind back to master. It's going to take a few weeks, as you know. I just told you the schedule for next week. I only get to play this game twice ranked next week, and each night is only 2 hours. So I'm not going to make great progress in Street Fighter 6 for the next couple of weeks because MK1 and the anniversary special, they're going to be taking up time, you see? Oh yeah, Daxma says, I should check out a channel called Birder King on YouTube. It makes cats go crazy with all sorts of birds and squirrels. Well, the thing is, no exaggeration, we have a crazy amount of wildlife in our backyard. We put like a bowl of peanuts out sometimes, and squirrels and birds and all kinds of wildlife come by, and Jasper ends up watching.
That's probably why they're telling you to fucking check out a channel, for fuck's sake, because you've told us that fucking story so many times. I think Phil like his channel because of these stories, and Phil's like, well, that's actually, we don't need that thing because we have this in the backyard.
So he already kind of goes crazy for all the wildlife out there, so he has a lot to watch, but maybe he would like the channel. So I still use dash input for drive cancel after patch, mostly buttons, if I can. Now, obviously, drive rush, you need to use just standard drive rush. You need to use the joystick. But as for drive rush cancel, I usually try to use the buttons if available. So, what color do we want today? Let's go for a wild color. Let's go purple. Let's do the purple Blanca today. Why not? Why not do a wild ass color, right?
mental film. Wow.
And let's upgrade our title and everything. What should we do here? Oh wait, I was using this last time, wasn't I? Why was that not saved? I swear I was using that last time. I like that KO. Alright, we're just gonna go with that KO. Perfect. And I gotta set up a rank. Here we go.
When you
Rank
get
tactics. All
KO'd.
right, and we're off, everybody. We are off. The Purple Blanca. See how we do today. Again, guys, any support appreciated today of any kind of membership, a like, a tip, thank you. Alrighty, everyone, our journey to get Blanca.
He's now recording for gameplay for YouTube. That is going to bring an end to the bingo. We had 2 free spaces. We're 2 bucks away from our 3rd free space. But even if we'd got that 3rd free space, it would have been in vain because we would have been 1 away. So I think I'm going to tick
Do
that.
the two corner ones. That'll give us 3 bingos, wouldn't it?
Was that?
Do the corner ones, percent and siege mode. That should give us like a nice.
Yeah, it's a nice try, but I'm not that easy to fucking buy off.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So sadly at the end. Do we want to see what live DSP's up to and see how? So he started the night
Yeah, let's
on. How many points? He was on 18,386 points, 5-star platinum. So 18,386. Let's fast forward to live
Yeah,
DSP.
it's such a quick match.
Phil is now 1-star diamond. So yeah, he's actually done better.
Oh, okay.
And they also he's going to win this game, so I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm going to wrap things up. It's a long bingo. It's like fucking 10 PM here, so I'm going to wrap things up. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for the DSP Bingo Antics. Sadly, it was not for the house tonight. And, yeah, we're very close, but sadly it was not to be. Here's some otters being cute as all hell. They are adorable.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. I won't be here tomorrow because Phil won't be here tomorrow. It's his day off, remember? I won't be here Saturday either because I like to have my Saturdays free to myself, so I'm going to be off for 2 days. I will be back on Sunday for some more robust bingo antics and all that jazz. But until then, guys, hope you have a good time. Hope you enjoy your weekend when it comes up, whatever. Hope you all support, these other detractors and content creators that fucking do a lot of good work and all that jazz, you know what I mean? Make sure, just show some support to your favourite fucking detractors that are trying to entertain the masses and keep you guys informed and entertained with DSP antics. But until then, until Sunday anyway, I'm off. Brad, do you want to say anything before we go?
Just thanks for having me. And thanks for chat for putting up with me.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's
Thanks, fun.
good to have you. It's always good to have people on, as I said, you know what I mean? Like, Brad, just literally asked at the blue. He was like, hey, can I come on bingo? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was literally, yeah, sure. And we agreed on doing it today, so there we go. So, yeah, I'm also happy to have people on just to help also make the bingo more endurable because Phil was a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'm going to just end it there. I'm going to end how it always end by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the excellent, talented Pixar Animations. And of course, a link to their channel is also in the description of his live stream. If you want to check them out, I would highly recommend subscribing to Pixar because they are a very talented detractor with the stuff they create. But anyway, I'm going to end things there. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday and Friday and Saturday. See you all again on Sunday. Until then, enjoy this otter going absolutely crazy in the water. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Bye all.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. and it's gone, just gone like that in an instant.